Hello, everyone, and welcome to Trails to Azure. This is the 5th game in the Legend of Heroes series, and the 4th one that we're playing on this channel. It is the direct sequel to Trails from Zero, the last game that we played, and it continues the saga set in Crossbell, following Detective Lloyd Bannings and his merry men, the special support section. The last game pretty much finished its story, but if you watched that, you may have noticed there were some plot threads kind of only semi-resolved, or some mysteries that weren't fully addressed. And this game will pretty much address all of them. I was complaining a little bit about this game and comparing it to some of the games in the Cold Steel series before we started the highlight, but I will give it this. Unlike 3 out of the 4 games in that series, this game answers all of the questions that it sets out that matter. And so I think we'll have a good time with this one. If you're just joining us for the first time for this game, welcome. If you watched any of our previous games, welcome back. And the latter group already knows what to expect. For the former, any new people we might have,
Please refer to CumStream.
Please refer to CumStream. This is a series of JRPGs. There's a lot of dialogue. They're very story heavy. I would say even more so than the Sky or Cold Steel games. This series has a lot of dialogue and cutscenes. What combat there is actually pretty good. I like the combat system, and this game introduces some stuff that later entries in the series will keep, like Master Quartz, and the burst gauge, which they brought back in Cold Steel 2 and then got rid of again. It's not as good as Brave Orders. That's the best thing they've ever added, but it's pretty good. And they also made the UI a little better around, like, making buffs have clear durations and things. So we're slowly getting into the slightly more modern games. This is the last game that was released originally on PlayStation Portable, and so it's the last game with the potato babies.
Yeah.
Pour one out.
It's very sad.
But yeah.
Apparently they have like one that I hadn't even really heard of until recently was the one where apparently you play as Toa's grandpa, and it's like an East game. I don't know if anybody's heard of that one, but yeah,
Is that Nayuta?
I think so, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I think that might be what you're thinking of.
It's probably it.
If it is that game's actually getting localized as well sometime next year. I
know
nothing about it.
That one also doesn't have potato babies, but it's coming.
So,
what are we doing?
I'm not over this fucking Hummer.
Yeah, this fucking I really like the motion that it fucking conveys in that picture.
Oh boy, here we go.
When I played this game before, it was before the Geofront team had finished their actually good localization of it.
So this one was pretty bad.
The dialogue was very literally translated and stilted, and there was no turbo. So I am looking
you're powerful
to this experience playing the game.
That single-handedly was the reason I did not play these games before. I was like, I cannot play a Trails game without turbo. It is impossible.
Surprisingly, it didn't add as much time as I thought it would when I looked at my final, amount of time with the game running, but it certainly felt, just combat feels a lot slower when you can't turbo anything. Anyway, this is our little group. What are they here for? Let's find out. Here we are.
I stabbed him.
I got someone punched me in the whatever.
Oh, great.
Oh, we're jumping right in.
Oh, alrighty.
It hasn't changed one bit.
So this is Altair Lodge.
So
The place.
I just wanted to just cut in real quick and say, this is Sergeant Major now. She got promoted, Noelle Seeker, and she is actually a character in this game. So I think we're gonna want to give her an actual voice instead of ooh baby talk.
Should probably also hand her off to Mo.
Yes.
For the sake of this current party comp.
Sure.
Can I suggest an element of uwu still in there, but it has been toned down?
I will try. I am not. Although I am very cute, I'm not uwu cute. It's a different brand, but I'll do my best. The place where Tio was rescued 6 years ago?
Guess the sight leaves a bad taste in my mouth.
You taste with your eyes? Shut up.
Yes. You're delicious.
Huh?
This is as far as I'll take you. You have until 5 p.m. today, not a second more. After that, our troops will move in.
Understood.
We appreciate your cooperation. Only following orders. Try to be careful. Then again, I'm sure you'll have no trouble with the Divine Blade of Wind by your side.
Yeah, I'm not sure why these other three are even here, to be honest.
Yeah, that's what I said too.
Something tells me we aren't very welcome here.
It's understandable. From their perspective, we're encroaching on their jurisdiction. They're being forced to hand over criminals to outsiders. What's the plan? Do we move in now or wait?
We go now. There's no time to waste.
I was thinking maybe we could go to the library and do some side quests.
No, I hate you
Eat
so
some
much.
pasta.
Yeah, let's do that.
McLean, what's the likelihood of traps?
I suspect most were disabled during the operation 6 years ago. Monsters, on the other hand.
Oh, they're already.
Oh, Kako demons. Straight up just Kako demons.
Yoga chuga woga booga.
Those are Kako demons. Well, Austin, how do you like these? We have a clear front and back side.
Yeah, they're not too bad actually. A little spiky, but yeah, you could definitely tell what it's supposed to be. Anyway, they came from inside the lodge.
Brace yourselves.
We're not bracers.
Shut up.
Why do they always do this? This is so not a battle system that you can just be thrown into.
Special support section yourselves.
Hey, at least this time it's not a flash forward. This is just happening.
Yeah.
That's good.
Also, while this game does have turbo, I'm realizing I might not have mapped it to the thing on my controller I expected, so I can't actually use it right now. I'll deal with that after we get control. So yeah, we come in with everything we had in the last game.
Oh, that's
yeah.
nice.
Do you get to keep all of your odds and ends if you have a save file?
Not like all your items and quartz, but you start just like in Sky Second Chapter. You start at the exact same level you finished the previous game at. Although you'll notice that Arios and Dudley are about 40 levels higher than us.
Right, that's correct.
That feels
Yeah.
about right, yeah.
They'll carry us. It's fine. That's what they're here
I mean,
for.
fucking Dudley, like obviously Arios is overpowered, but Dudley literally, basically ran through the entire city soloing the military.
Yeah.
Badass.
With,
right?
a gun.
Hang on.
It's just that he...
I need to check. Does he still have... Yes!
Judgment bullet.
I can just kill you.
Damn, they resist death blow. What is even the point of having a real-ass gun?
I love their icons in the turn order. They look like the villain from Shadow the Hedgehog.
I feel like after they let you actually play as Arios in this one, they were like, damn, why didn't we just make the main character a guy with a katana? You know
Yeah.
what? Next time the main character's gonna have Gale.
Yeah, no, I mean, he has some of the same moves as Reen.
It's gonna be busted.
What should we do for his personality?
Let's just do Lloyd again.
But, worse. What, like mechanically? Oh no, just personality.
No, mechanically he will be a god.
Mechanically, you can play the game with just range Schwarzer. God, like even this one combat against
It's
two
so slow,
enemies is
yeah.
like, this is unacceptable.
But this was
God,
what
they-
it was like playing it when it first came out.
This is what it was like playing it
It's
a
authentic.
year and a half ago for me.
Yeah.
Don't tell me those monsters were.
They seem similar to the ones we fought at Stargazer's Tower in the Moon Temple.
I love her new icon. She looks great.
Yeah.
And they were identical to the ones the SSS ran into in the Sun Fort.
Yeah, Noelle's actually pretty great. She just doesn't really get to do anything in the last game except cameo, because she's there as maybe she's a secret villain.
I liked her. I have no problems with Noelle in the first game.
We're definitely in the right place. They must be taking shelter inside.
They just don't know when to give up.
Time is short. We need to move. We can still make it before the deadline.
But only if we
Right.
route Turbo correctly
Yeah.
to our controller.
Roger!
They won't escape.
Ah, get everyone getting to say one thing. Marvelous. I missed it.
We're back, baby. Angelo still goes third. Mo still goes second to last.
Prologue.
Perfect.
Traces of D!
Oh, I love One Piece. Probably
I'm gonna
Lloyd,
assume
right?
this is Lloyd.
Traces.
No.
It was a lead from the Imperial government that brought us here.
Traces of D.
Traces of D.
Lecter walks in. Yo, y'all need some traces of D?
A few months had passed since the cult incident. Amidst the confusion, former Speaker Hartman and Ernest Rice escaped. They'd
You
sought
suck.
God.
Wait, Ernest?
Ernest escaped? Ah!
Kidding me?
How
Ellie
did
is
Hartman
bitch.
get away, by the way? Like, Ernest took the demon drugs. Hartman was just a dude.
They'd sought asylum in the Empire, but were denied. Hey guys, you get the hell out of my country. For reasons unknown, they've taken refuge along the western border of the Calvard Republic, near Altair. Shortly after taking office, Crossbell's new mayor held a secret meeting with the Republican government to organize their arrest. Due to the political nature of the case, the mission was entrusted to the SSS, which fell outside the usual chain of command. After the end of World War II, the world was split into two, East and West. Additionally, a unique collaboration was struck with the 1st Division, Bracer Guild, and CGF. After several days of investigating Altair, we discovered that Hartman and Ernest had fled to the cult's former Altair Lodge.
Oh, awesome. Are we gonna kill them?
We're just
I sure
gonna
hope
beat
so.
the shit out of Ernest first thing. I'm down.
Nobody dies.
Yeah.
I hold out hope that maybe like they'll do it for me as a treat.
Like I'm sure after fucking Fishman, Colt Boy died in the last game, Estelle was like, he died just like Weiss.
Just like Weissman.
Yeah.
He was
That
like
reminds me of Weissen.
Oh.
What is this place?
I want to shout out 2 great comments from Bulba9 in the chat. First, for you, Jello, Lloyd D. Bannings, and also the explanation. Ernest was so icky, no one wanted to get close enough to cuff him.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
really funny.
Huh.
All the officers on site were unfortunately women, and he kept getting turned on when they put handcuffs on him.
It's a limestone cave, but some of it looks man-made.
This cave was used as a temple hundreds of years ago. The DG cult restored it and used it as a lodge for their so-called rituals. Until that day 6 years ago, that is.
Oh.
Hello, it's me! That's when you, Chief Sergey, and Guy finally carried out the suppression plan. And my brother found the lone survivor. Cassius Bright!
Correct. Cassius Bright. To be frank, that was the one ray of light in the never-ending hell we witnessed that day. There's hardly any trace of it now, though.
I'm still not over how fucked up Tio's backstory is.
Yeah.
It's hard to believe something that terrible happened.
Scum of the earth, the whole lot of them. Is it true the Republican forces had their hands tied due to the cult having dirt on their leaders?
Yes, that's why the operation fell to Sergei's team. In hindsight, the suppression plan ended up being so aggressive that even the guild found it shocking.
That sounds like something Sergei's old team would cook up.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to imagine. Arios, where in the lodge do you think the fugitives are headed?
It's a cave.
If I were to guess, the ritual chamber. It's in the deepest section of the lodge. There's an altar there, similar to the one found in the Sun Fort. I'm unsure, or if you were playing the previous version of this game, Fort of Sun. I'm unsure of Hartman's role in all of this, but I'm certain that's the place Ernest is attempting to reach.
That makes sense.
Do you think that Gnosis drug is involved? Could they be under its influence?
We can't discount the possibility. Ernest received a large quantity of Gnosis from Joachim Gunter, and to make matters worse, it wasn't the blue variant, but the red.
Of course it was. But that's the one that causes demonization, isn't it?
That's right.
He became his own original character.
That's right. Depending on how this goes, Hartman may be in danger as well. He might get red-pilled. So it falls to us to capture them before it comes to that.
I forgot so many elements of our choice to make Ernest a fuckboy.
Yeah.
A fuckboy incel. Genius. I can't imagine another
All of
character.
that, all of that paid off so well.
Chef's kiss, right? But there is one problem. I wasn't expecting to receive an upgraded Enigma model right before the start of this mission.
So we had to throw away all our quartz, as we always do.
Ah, you're right. The Enigma 2.
The Enigma E.
I'm never gonna... It's gonna be months before I touch another Evade 3 quartz. I can just fucking feel it.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Anyway, they're just gonna tell us about Master Quartz.
Yeah. Master Quartz are such a good addition to this series. Here's Force, it's the best one, goodbye.
No, it's not in this game. This game, they're all super fucking boring.
Aw.
You're letting us have them.
Anyway,
Blah, blah,
yeah.
blah.
Eventually, one of these will be called Juggler, and it will break the entire game.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Oh, they're just
Oh,
standing.
We're
all
gonna
right.
wiggle here.
Hang on.
Good luck, you two.
Now,
Oh.
let me see if I can
Controller.
Turbo
back.
Let's rebind this to this. Okay. Make sure this works. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Da, 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 da.
It's like
I
I'm having
see
a
you are
bad dream.
playing my theme.
It is me.
Oh, right.
Just where do you think you're going, Bannings, you piece of
I
garbage?
forgot they're telling us to do this before we move on. And did they give us regular quartz as well? No, they did not.
No.
Yeah, don't be insubordinate, Lloyd.
Sir, wouldn't it be better to have our, like, impressive quartz layout from before?
No, these Master Quartz are really good. Good, it looks like you're ready.
Yeah, sorry about the wait.
I had to remap Turbo.
Had to drink some of that sewer water. And thanks for going out of your way to pack these for us.
What are you implying? It's not like we brought these specifically for you, Babaka! More importantly, Bannings, you are aware, yes? You are sentient? I hear you're some sort of mushroom creature, so I'm not sure. This is the final test of your training with the 1st Division.
Oh.
So if you screw this up, you'll be starting over at the basics. Got it?
Yes, sir. When I screw up, I'm just gonna be sent right back to the SSS. Gotcha.
Dudley should be more honest about his feelings, shouldn't he? Let me write this down in my journal so I can keep
So I give it to Ellie.
He does tend to be more passionate than he lets on. I suppose that explains why he and Guy were such good rivals in the 1st Division.
All right, let's get started, everyone.
Here's my tits. Goodbye.
Senior Detective of the CPD's 1st Division, Alex Dudley.
His name is Alex.
My first name is Alex?
I didn't know that, actually. I didn't remember it.
Look at my giant JoJo Part 3 shoulders.
Absolutely delightful.
Sergeant Major of the Crossbell Guardian Force, Noel Seeker.
Do you like my new outfit? Cute.
I love your
love
new
her new
outfit.
outfit,
You look
actually.
so cute.
I love the
And-
hat. The
And
beret.
Special Advisor from the Crossbell branch of the Bracer Guild, Arios McLean.
He's the same.
I-
He looks sadder, I feel.
I think I might have changed my shirt, but my coat is definitely the same. Anyway, I already have the drip, so I don't need it.
Under the direction of the Crossbell Police Department Special Support Section, this search and seizure mission is now underway. Our targets are former Speaker Hartman and Ernest Rice, the former mayoral secretary. Our deadline is 5 p.m., otherwise they're gonna bomb this place and Ernest will be dead forever. And we
So
can't
let's
let that
turn
happen
around
for
and
some
leave.
reason.
Good idea.
Everybody, let's give this our best and complete the mission.
We all
Of
say
course.
something.
Luckily, Ellie gave me this box, and she wants me to put Ernest's heart in it,
Yeah.
and so I could bring it back to her as proof that he's finally dead.
Let's
I-
find a mushroom.
Hey!
I hate that it happens, but every time we reference it, I'm so tickled by the I say something too joke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, whatever. This place is not that big, so I'm not worried about. Anyway, this is a door.
What is a door?
Have you never seen a door before?
This
Oh, a
is
dinosaur!
Scary
Large
dinosaur.
Yeah, that's at least it's something.
Was that a dinosaur? Should we have killed that?
I don't know. That might have been a. Let's not tell anyone about this.
The last of the dinosaurs, hidden in Egypt for some reason. Why is this place Egypt? Arios, are these?
Yes, these are the remains of their experiments to enhance sensory receptivity in children. They would be drugged with gnosis in an attempt to enhance the 5 senses and augment their perception of the supernatural.
You know, it's a small thing. The whole game I was waiting for some, like, bullshit lore explanation for why they were doing experiments on children, but, like, literally Joaquin was just like, isn't it more fucked up that we do that? I'm like, honestly, I'm glad that's the, like, there was a reason, but it was literally just like, they respond 6% better than adult test subjects. It's like, oh, how terrible. Damn monsters.
The DG cult. What they did was despicable. Nothing will change that.
I don't know. This is a both sides issue.
Yeah. I don't know what Ernest and Hartman are trying to accomplish here, but we can't allow this place to be used again.
Well said.
We'll stop them. We have to.
Agreed. Let's keep moving forward, people. They get a call in their Enigma. Just to remind you guys, you have a deadline.
Yeah.
You don't have to stick around and just observe
These
everything.
horrible surround sound speakers.
I'm just a little dinosaur. Leave me alone. Oh, thank God.
What the hell is this?
I don't know. I'm gonna mess with it though.
Oh,
Way to go, Dudley.
Sorry, I just got here. Why is Ernest still alive? Yeah, we said that
that's a fine
too.
question.
I love that it's just like, yup, Arios and Dudley can one-shot any enemy in this dungeon. Who cares?
Yeah.
We're also, even Lloyd and Noel are at a high enough level that we don't really get anything by, like, grinding enemy. Oh, this is the first game where they add
Yeah.
breakable schmengles for you to get tiny, insignificant rewards from. Fucking Arios! Uh-oh, death blow.
Oh.
Oh no, I'm fucking dead.
She's fucking dead.
Take my beret. Put it on
You should just
somebody
go
else.
back to the sewer
Yeah, no, I'm
water.
just gonna go get sewer water real quick. I don't know if I have. I might have, like, a reviving balm.
Yeah,
but I'm
why
not
use it?
Yeah.
There's sewer water right there.
Perfectly
me
good
in my
sewer
beret.
water.
Glug glug.
Never mind, I'm awake now.
This is the hardest level of GoldenEye 64 to unlock.
Yeah.
Kinda, yeah, it kinda does have that vibe, huh? Also, because this is all the fuck way over in Calvard, like, nothing else in the game looks like this place, which I find kind of cool, to be honest.
Yeah.
Oh shit, it's Baron Samedi!
You know, I only played GoldenEye to completion, like, within the last 3 years, because I found a mod that lets you do, like, mouse and keyboard controls.
Yeah.
God-awful C-stick aiming. And it is unreasonable how difficult the Moonraker level is. Like, it's so bonkers.
There's a treasure chest.
A chest.
I like, you're, like, instinctively still trying to, like, get behind enemies. You really don't need to.
I know.
Don't get rusty or else.
I have a crit. Die.
Punch.
Man, I just watched Arios chop that dinosaur in half.
Like, just clean. He sliced it in twain.
Oh shit!
Hey, dinosaurs!
Hey, we're all dinosaurs! We're gonna get ya! Oh, no, I don't think you should do that. Ah!
Dinosaurs aren't real. They're made up.
I mean, we're right here. Not anymore.
No, Erebonians made up dinosaurs, so they can have a reason to dig.
Wow. That should do it. McLean, are these the same monsters that you saw 6 years ago? They seem like small fry.
No, they aren't. The monsters we encountered that day were far more brutal. And that's to say nothing of the cultists we had to drive back. They were more deplorable.
Thinking about it makes me sick.
Let's keep doing that. Are these two even human? I don't know about
Bannings.
I don't know about you, but I thought those monsters were plenty strong. It's okay, buddy. You're strong. Pets the dead dinosaur.
That's for sure. But that just means I have to get stronger.
Hey, what's wrong?
Did you get hurt in battle?
No, I'm fine.
We have a time limit, sir!
We have a time limit.
We have a time limit. We have a time limit.
Confirmation.
I do so hate to
Waste
time.
Oh man, Dudley's so powerful. Him and his gun.
If only I had a gun.
They are standard issue. You could easily acquire one, Banning.
Oh!
Hey, we're back for round 2!
How did they even fit in there?
They're not real, I told you. They're figments of your imagination.
Man, shoutouts to that time that to promote like a Borderlands 3 DLC, I dressed up in a Maurice the Dinosaur costume. And
What?
filmed it.
I remember that.
Or I tried to dress up, and it was literally like too small for me. So when I put it on, the zipper like ripped off.
And so you
They
just
had-
fucking melted.
So we just got our first regular quartz. Since there are a couple new people, I just want to briefly mention the mechanics here. So everyone has this device, which you can see over on the right, called an orbment, and they use these little, basically magic focusing crystals. It's technically not magic, but it's like bullshit energy focusing crystals that they equip into them, and that lets them use the quote-unquote magic of this game, which are called arts, like these. This game introduced a new thing called a Master Quartz, which is a big boy quartz that you only equip one of. It goes at the center of your thing. So that is now your quartz that's on every line.
Oh, and they don't level up either. Oh wait, no, it looks like they do. Never mind, I'm wrong.
They do. But you'll notice, like, force is just begin battle with strength up, begin battle with defense up. Like, they're much more boring in this game than in later games. And this game still uses the older game's lines system, where the arts that you have depend on the total values that your quartz give you along each line.
Oh, yeah.
Soloid has 2 fire and 1 earth from force, and that's applied to all his lines. And then on his first line, which are these slots, he's got a water, and likewise Noelle has this, and her lines are more broken up. Basically, the characters that focus more on arts tend to have more of their slots on the same line so that they can get really big values and get really powerful arts. And the characters that are more physical focused have them more broken up, so it's harder to get powerful arts on them. So Noelle, you can see, is a very physical character. I
literally never knew that.
Oh, you know? Oh, yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah, I didn't know what the lines actually did. So
yeah.
Uh-oh.
Well, you didn't
Whoops.
play any games before Cold Steel, so it makes sense.
that's true.
In Cold Steel, they still technically have lines, but literally for no other reason than you can't put multiple quartz of the same type on the same line.
Right.
They're very pointless. Yeah, Noelle's a physical character in this game, and I like her weapon a lot, which is she uses dual SMGs.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, like my favorite character, Steve Burnside from Resident Evil Code Veronica.
Yes, much like Steve Burnside from Resident Evil Code Veronica.
I'm glad I
Speaking
could
of Steve
relate.
Burnside, that's kind of the voice I'm doing, a little bit almost.
Oh, give yourself a lot more credit than that.
Steve Burnside sounds like this.
Also, he's got that like comical, like old-timey Canadian "I'm not an actor" accent. It's like, story about that clear.
Yeah. We got a long barrel for Noelle. She could really use the range up, actually. Her range is kind of sad for a gun character.
Thanks.
Let's see.
Wow, thanks. I love it.
Thank you!
It's a barrel. Sardines?
Needles.
Can you interact with that? What the fuck? Can you interact with that thing up top? No, okay. It kind of looks like that might be a plug.
Yeah,
or
it looked
something.
like it, maybe. Well spotted. But I think that is just a chest room. Okay, this is just a little loop, so we can go around and then continue going north. Oh man, they went Death House style. You can see north is upright.
Yeah, I was gonna comment on that earlier, but I forgot.
Why are the dinosaurs here? Was the cult also experimenting on dinosaurs? I don't think
There's
so.
just dinosaurs.
I think
and
these are
trails.
just monsters that moved in.
It's just
since it was
dinosaurs.
abandoned.
They just moved in, squatters.
There!
Fine, we finally caught up to them.
Excellent. The box is ready for his heart.
I think I was Hartman,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Just let me go already, Ernest. I want no part of this.
Wait, is Ernest kidnapping him? Oh my, that's a problem for me, Speaker. It's imperative you make it back to the top of Crossbell's political sphere.
I love Ernest. He has no idea how anything works. Ernest would be full on all the way into NFTs.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He'd be just like, NFTs are they're going to revolutionize video games, Speaker Hartman.
Yeah.
Explain how. They're going to revolutionize them.
But what if they did?
He's such a fucking Redditor. I hate him. If I'm to become the next mayor, that is.
I'm bringing you back to the city where you will take your place as mayor and then announce me as your predecessor.
Not your successor. You'll announce that I was already mayor before you.
Enough with this fool's errand. Return to power in Crossbell? Do you really think that's still possible after everything that's happened? Besides, there's no way a fool like you could ever snatch away mayorship from someone like Dieter Kreuz. Don't be stupid!
Oh, I wouldn't be so sure. I may not be able to face him with this body, but things will be different when I reach out to the one true God and take Alpha
Aerosmith.
Brain.
Yeah. Sigma male Ernest doesn't care about the rules.
Once I've achieved wisdom, it'll be as simple as snapping my fingers. Causality will be mine to shape and form.
I love that he's just crazy.
He's not making any sense. Everyone is very afraid, but also embarrassed. Yes, just like what my fallen comrade, Joachim Gunter, achieved.
You're
Just
insane.
We'll never allow it.
You're stupid.
Also, neither will the world.
I think one of my other things is at one point, Aaron was like, "Yeah, no, one of the cool things is like all this drug shit comes back," and like, at first you're like, "Why would Ernest think he could possibly get away with this and become the mayor?" But he's on drugs, so it makes sense. It's like, no, Ernest is crazy.
Who are you people?
God,
I'm Ernest.
he's Ernest. So you finally arrived. It's been a while, Lloyd, Dudley. Well done investigating Altair.
Ernest, what are you?
Are you implying that you knew we were pursuing you the whole time?
Precisely. Anything is possible with the almighty power of Alpha Brain, after all. You tracking our location, your arrival in Altair, your discovery of us, your approval from the Republican Army, and your journey to where you currently stand. I foresaw everything.
My loss here today? You have nothing on me.
This guy's like a total turd. Let's just flush this dude.
How is that possible?
It's not.
It's not. Wait, are you from the Crossbow Police Department? Damn it, there's no other choice then. Please, I'm begging you, I'll turn myself in, but you have to arrest this lunatic!
That is brilliant. Oh, come on! Lunatic is a bit rude.
This has gone on long enough. Former Speaker Hartman and Ernest Rice. Per Crossbell state law, you are hereby under arrest and charged with prison escape among various other offenses. Surrender and come quietly.
What's the rush? For on this very day, I will succeed my comrade, Joaquin, and open the door to D. God, what a terrible...
Finally, I have access to natural male enhancement.
God. I don't have time to waste on a sideshow riffraff like you. I have a time limit.
Ernest, we've beat your ass like 3 times.
With his fucking katana, I can't fucking deal with this man. These are...
Archaisms?
They're identical to the ones that froze the lower B sector of the Geofront, which means that we fucking killed them before and we can do it again. Stay sharp, everyone! Don't take them lightly!
Well then, lady and gentlemen, please excuse us for now. I have a cat.
Lady and gentlemen.
Lady and gentlemen, do have fun with the gifts I've left behind by Comrade Joaquin. I love that we are calling him Comrade. Joaquin. Excellent.
Getting away.
Focus on the task at hand. These are not average monsters. Don't hold back.
Right.
You know, just one time, I would pay like $100 for Arios to just be like, just moves forward, chops Ernest in half, and he's just actually dead. The boss monsters disappear, and Arios is just like, I know that was kind of uncool, but like, we're all good with this outcome.
We're cool,
right?
yeah. Like, nobody really gives a
Like,
shit.
You listen to that guy. You know we weren't getting testimony of any importance from him, right?
Also, I'm a bracer, so I don't really give a fuck anyway.
Also, I'm like one of the 3 bracers who can pretty much do whatever the hell I want.
I get the best of all worlds.
The only reason I don't do whatever the hell I want is because I'm nice. Do not mistake that for the inability.
His regular attacks do more than his S-Craft did.
I thought it would be funny.
Oh, let's watch this bad boy again.
Oh, hell yeah.
God, I forgot about this.
Spicy, I love it.
I really love Dudley.
I really do too. Like, so far, all of the crushes I have in this game, Dudley's pretty high up there on my list.
The big deciding factor for whether or not I like the hard-ass character is like when shit starts to go crazy, how long it takes them to go, alright, fine, I'll work with you. And Dudley was pretty immediate.
Yeah.
Dudley's a good boy.
Like, Randy is nice, but Randy's a fuckboy. Dudley, that guy has a retirement plan. And that's good in its own way.
Hey, that's not fair. I've got a retirement plan. Live fast and die young.
I've got a retirement plan.
Oh, I
He's a
forgot. Aram gave him a New York kind of voice. My bad.
Oh yeah, they
Indeed.
finally added
Oh,
counters.
counters! Yay!
Well, I'm glad that we don't have Joshua in our party.
Yes, indeed.
There's a term I use for Fire Emblem characters where I have to throw them away because they keep missing, and I call it #1 miss boy, and Joshua
Yeah.
is very much that.
Ugh.
They were so strong.
What a waste of time.
No time to talk. Chase after them.
Keep up, kids.
Oh no, is it about to...
What's the matter? Are you hurt?
I'm fine.
Never been better.
Dudley, above you.
Oh no. I knew
Ooh.
it. I fucking knew it. You...
Oh, I love Last Story dungeon design.
What?
Last story, dungeon design. Those fiends.
The bridge.
Oh, it can't be.
The shock from the battle must have loosened the rock holding it in place, and the gap is too wide to jump across.
At least for a bitch baby
Yeah.
like you two, I'm assuming.
Yeah. Yeah. There's no way.
I'm sorry.
So at least just like the only way I could make that jump is if I took my shirt off and then I did. There's nothing we can do about it now. Wait there. We'll go ahead.
Takes off his weighted training business suit.
And then, like, it crashes the rest of the bridge.
You can't be serious.
Not even you two can handle this without backup.
Yeah,
Please.
Ernest is really.
Please,
Oh
it's
wait.
just fucking Ernest. We'll move separately then.
Huh?
What do you mean?
There are 2 routes that lead to the ruin's depths. The other one is over there.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, that's convenient. Another path.
Will that take us to the same place?
Yes, it's the long way around, but we should be able to meet up at the end.
Please hurry. It would be a shame if we had immediately killed Ernest in the first turn of combat by the time you got there. That simplifies things.
Look out! He's got a gun and crack.
Phoenix, Sergeant Major Seeker, we'll give chase. Focus on catching up with us at the inner chamber.
Roger.
Yes, sir.
Good luck, you two. Be careful.
So we're just gonna do this ourselves,
Oh,
right?
yeah,
Oh,
obviously,
absolutely.
yes.
Okay, we should hurry. We don't want to let down Arios and Dudley. They need our help. Can you walk,
They
Sergeant
believe
Major?
in us.
Yes, I'm fine. Why would you say that? Oh, by the way, Lloyd. This might be a good chance to practice a combination
We probably
craft.
skip this dialogue, right?
I have no idea what that is.
It's
I probably won't be using that if the fact it's not really a big part of Cold Steel is any indication.
I have
yeah.
no idea what that is. Maybe if I had used my combination craft with Tio more, we could have actually gotten her scene last game.
Yeah.
You stupid, dumb fucknuts.
Oh, that's not your fault.
Whoa.
Yeah, Aaron,
What?
says Lloyd.
These things remind me of it's like Aurorus or something. That little it's like a fossil Pokemon. It's rock and ice,
Oh yeah, I know which one you're talking about.
and that thing is the
That's
thing
like
from
the
Code
Beast
Lyoko.
of Bray Road.
Oh, you know what that is? In
Or no, it's the
Aaron,
Flatwoods monster. That's what it is.
It looks like the Flatwoods monster combined with in Ruby, Salem has this weird little like octopus
Oh yeah,
brim.
yeah.
It looks like those two things fused together. Wow, it's one half of Ernest's body.
I'm a planet! I'm gonna get you! Hey, which side's my friend? Which side's my back?
Hey Austin, I'm here to ruin your day specifically.
I would use your ult because you're blinded and you've got a critical turn.
That is a good point.
I would say at least it's a plant, and so you know, plants tend to be
Blind.
yeah.
Oh,
Oh, alrighty.
that was definitely the right move.
Jeez, okay. I thought that was more of a mini-boss, but I guess that was just a guy.
You!
Whew. Oh boy.
This is a lot harder with only the two of us.
Yeah, we can manage though. Teaming with Randy has taught me it's good to be fighting alongside a veteran of the Guardian Force. I know that the CGF's training is a lot more rigorous than what the police goes through.
Oh, you're flattering me. To be honest, I'd say we're relying on our firepower more than anything else.
You guys remember when they were chasing you with our fucking missile cars? Yeah, that wasn't even in the budget. We just bought it for fuck it.
Mastering those kinds of weapons can only be the result of intense training, right?
No,
It's a gun, Lloyd.
Let's pull the
And you
trigger.
even earned your driver's license. I'm still amazed that we're the same age.
Oh, well, I did enlist when I was 15. I've had plenty of time to practice.
Oh, that's sad.
But I also owe a lot to Commander Bales. Her guide has always been invaluable to me. Even if her drills can be brutal sometimes. Do we have a time limit?
Oh, right. It's just Commander Bales now, isn't it? I can only imagine how hard CGF training is if she's the one in charge of the drills. Randy told me that even he struggled with her training lessons.
Hard cut back to Arios and Dudley, who have tied up the two
Yeah.
fugitives.
I know.
I bet they're talking about some bullshit right now.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Randy is currently in the CFG's rehabilitation training program, right?
Yeah. If only Randy were here. Or Ellie and Tio, for that matter.
Probably a good idea not to bring Ellie.
Or Tio, really.
Oh, yeah, wait, hang on.
I don't think we'd be struggling like this.
You're probably right. Get good. Now that I think about it, the SSS has always had great chemistry. Your skills all complement each other, and you always adapt to any situation.
You guys have great chemistry together. I hope in any future installment of this series, whatever class of people are working together also have great chemistry instead of nothing.
They've
Otherwise-
saved me more times than I can count. Combat aside, I don't know how I'd survive if I didn't have them to lean on.
Aww. Aww.
See you, pal. Don't miss me too much.
Take care of Kia for us, okay? Wait, why are we giving custody of Kia to fucking Lloyd?
Honestly, I would give him to Lloyd out of these four, too.
Make sure to look after Zeit and Kabe? Who is that,
That's the cat that lives on the roof and gives us quartz when we give it fish.
Oh. Ellie, Tio, Randy.
We're not dead.
It's already been a month since then. I hope they're doing alright.
A lesser protagonist would have gone into shock after being separated from
Yeah.
his friends for a month. Or for his friends, it would be a month. For him, it would be about 6 hours since he just blacked out for 2 months. Luckily, I'm not a giant loser.
You got a bone to pick there, Jello.
Luckily, I don't have crippling codependency issues that are never addressed to any degree.
Fuck.
That might be something that you'd use a character arc to resolve, or at least comment on. I'm just spitballing.
I'm just spitballing here.
Looking down at my drink like, oh man, he's got some beef with Reen.
To be fair, they do in 4, but still, the 4th game is way too long for that to be acceptable.
I'm sorry. After I've given 180 hours of my life to something, you better have had more than one bullet point on a character arc.
Fuck. Maybe.
Estelle was a better character than Reen Schwarzer within 5 lines of dialogue.
She was always good.
Oh, she gives a little salute.
God, these fucking potato babies.
She's so cute. I really miss the potato baby style.
Oh,
It's
I
so
do
nice.
too. Oh, but
I'm gonna go hang out with my friends. Bye.
I forgot that this place has higher elements bullshit.
Oh, you're back already.
back. Randy says hi.
Hey, I'm back. They only did that to lose me all my EP like fuckers.
Oh no, all of Lloyd's EP.
It actually matters a little because we don't have a ton of healing items, and so we're mostly relying on casting tier when we don't have
guess
access
that's
to
true.
sewer water.
You know, it's a small thing, but a big part of my enjoyment of an RPG comes from how obviously labeled the magic system trees are in terms of their names. And I do find trails not difficult, but a little weird. With like, I'm still not. Oh, eggs
contain 4 eggs.
Are you gonna cook in this one?
No!
You can cook in the... Cooking actually gets fun in the later Cold Steel games because everyone has like unique versions of dishes they can make, and it's kind of fun to like hear their little voice lines when they make them.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
we can't. That made me think. I wonder if we can cook here as an alternative means of healing, but it looks like we don't have access to that.
Sorry, Aram, you'll never be able to cook to usefulness in a Trails game.
Oh no.
I love
Never.
it in the
fresh
first
eggs.
games. They're like, guys, it's more economical to cook food, and it's like, by what metrics, sir? What are you talking
It's not more
about?
economical of my time.
Yeah, it's like you can heal 10% more if you menu through something for a whole minute straight. It's like, or I could cast tier once.
Or I could just buy a bunch of fucking potions
Uh-oh.
eventually because money doesn't fucking matter.
Uh-oh, I think I got turned around.
Yeah, I think you
I
lost.
think I'm going backwards.
Yeah.
You are.
Ba-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. If I really get fucked over, I can pull up a map, but there's not that many.
I
places
feel
to
like
map.
you gotta not pull up the map for the tutorial.
The tutorial dungeon, maybe.
I
Okay, these
feel
were the
like
egg rocks.
Yep.
Oh, what's in them now? Red flies!
That
Gonna-
makes more sense than eggs.
Makes more sense. I'm not sure how I feel about
So-
the fact
so
that those
back
were
out of
next
this
to
one.
the eggs before. So this,
Yeah, go down that way.
yeah. Whoa, he just got pissed off.
Oh, it's
Oh, alright.
look out for my song of insanity. Can you talk to the big eyeball thing?
I don't think so, but let me kill this mushroom real quick so that I can interact and I'll check. I thought that's what I tried.
Talk to the eyeball, smash rock.
Talk to the eyeball, 'cause the face don't want to hear it no more. Yeah,
Nope.
It doesn't look like it. I
What's
really thought
that
I had
way?
been everywhere.
Well, what's this way?
Let's see.
No, I don't. You haven't been this way.
Yeah, this doesn't feel familiar.
Okay, no, yeah, this is new. I guess I must have just
Yeah, here we go.
before. Delicious. I guess I'll actually save also.
Nice
Sewer
of these-
sand.
Nice of these cultists to leave their sewer vending machines.
sewer. Is that?
It's a
Another
door.
stone door. I've heard of these.
Was the "is that" line really necessary?
No good. But maybe that means there's another switch nearby.
Right, let's find it. Oh, I keep wondering how Dudley and Arios are doing up on their end.
Knowing those two, they probably haven't slowed down at all. Ernest is armed with archaisms and still under the influence of Gnosis, though. It's too early to get optimistic.
You're right. If only we had some way of contacting them with our enigmas.
Have you tried calling them?
You're telling me.
Oh, okay.
Unfortunately, that's only possible within Crossbell and Lamont State, where the Epstein Foundation is headquartered. Thinking back, that function has helped us out a lot this year.
Now seems like a good time for a flashback sequence.
Fran was always using it to send us support. You know, your sister?
Yeah, I just hope I can be as helpful as she's been for you guys. But I worry about her sometimes, you know?
Are you talking about how she and Kia came to see us off at the station before we left for Altair? I wouldn't stress over that. She was just worried about her big sister.
That's no reason to leave work. She was probably still on the clock. And you didn't forget, did you? She even tried to board the train with Kia as it was leaving.
Well, Kia wasn't too happy with me having to leave the city for work.
Oh, fuck!
Lloyd.
She's cute.
Please be careful, okay?
Don't let your guard down. They may be fugitives, but don't forget that they're connected to the cult.
Usable Mind, thank you for subscribing at Tier 1 for 22 months.
They barely edited Sergei's portrait, but like something about it, this is a lot more handsome.
Woof.
You know, they barely edited Zeit's portrait, but
But he still shouldn't be in the game.
Lloyd, come home safe, okay? I'll be a good girl and wait until you do, and I won't start any fires.
both of us have people we care about waiting for us in Crossbell.
Nah, I'm
And
not
a
impressed.
dog.
Oh, has Jello gotten gayer? You know, they only edited Jello's portrait a little, but
Is he you know?
So that leaves us one choice. We complete the mission and make it back to them ASAP. But first, let's talk about them some more.
I don't want to, Lloyd.
Okay, let's just finish the dungeon then.
Okay.
In silence. Awkwardly. Now that you said that.
Don't you see how stupid that sounds? Imagine going through a monster-packed dungeon quietly. It's like literally faster just to walk up and kill the monsters than it is to go around them.
Yeah.
yes.
That's less a knock on you and more like I'm kind of questioning why they're even here.
So they would be a little more of a concern if we had come
If
in
we-
closer to like min level. Like if we hadn't loaded previous data, I think we would start at level 40, and you can see Lloyd's level 50.
Oh,
Wow.
that's a choice.
But yeah, and Noelle starts at 45, I think. So she's actually a little stronger than Lloyd if you don't bring in data. But as it is, yeah, no, we can just beast these guys down very easily. Frankly, which is probably good, because, like, it's the fucking tutorial dungeon. The monsters shouldn't be remotely challenging, to be honest. Especially if you're gonna throw players in, and...
There's just a lot of them.
Yes.
You already went that way.
Oh, yeah, that's right, okay. We came, we
You
saw,
go-
we conquered. Whoa.
Oh!
Does Sergei
God,
also
you
have
do.
like a retirement plan? Does he give off that aura, or does he give off the aura
I think
that he
Sergei's
takes that
retirement plan is to smoke
He's
enough
dumb.
that he dies early.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Sergei is
Sergei definitely-
already retired and is like, I'll go be a policeman.
Yeah, so go left.
so he can
What
get
the
that,
fuck
that
is
double
this? I
paycheck?
don't know. Well,
Yep, that's a Trails monster. What are you talking about? It just looks like a fucking nothing.
I kind of like that one.
This is just like
Wait,
a
hang on,
fucking
go back real quick.
sarcophagus
Oh,
covered in
Is
centipedes.
there a south route here? Like,
Honestly, that
south-
does sound cool.
So
No, there
south,
isn't. Okay.
south wraps back around.
No,
Oh,
never
you
mind, I meant
like,
something
you
else.
Like that.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'm ignoring the diagonal compass, at which point, get rid of the compass. The camera only is angled one way. Why is there a compass?
That is a good question.
Hey, there's the switch.
No, I don't want to press it.
I refuse.
Time to talk about some shit.
Oh,
see,
there
we
it
are
is.
Gonna get to fight one.
Look, it's a
What
bike
the
chain.
fuck are you? Rock Domina.
Rock
Look
Domina.
they got tongues! Look at the
The little puppers.
I love that. That might be my favorite Trails monster design. I love those things. Oh,
Ooh, petrify,
Oh.
you say.
Oh.
What a bitch.
bye.
Oh no, they're
Oh.
killing me. No.
I would do something to steal that critical.
Yeah, I'll scraft with her after this.
You want to scraft, mate?
Ooh, scruff.
Oh, mega scrafty.
Cute.
Blast storm. I'm Machias.
I'm Machias. I'm
I'm Machias.
Love that I actually got Machias for that. And when I was recording with Edward Bosco, I was like, so I figured of all the characters to be like, did you guys? Oh, great. Are you just petrified forever?
I guess so. Yeah. So,
I would heal
yes. Oh man, I don't even have the special.
Here ya.
Yeah, I know. I was just looking. I always look first to see if I have the one that only removes one condition, because you gotta save your Curia bombs.
You shouldn't. You should just buy 100 Curia crystals and literally never think about it even one more time. Oh yeah, that's another thing. It's a small thing, but I'm always annoyed when RPGs are just like, here's an insane thing to cure another thing. And it's like, oh.
She does not do damage. Not physical damage. I guess she's using arts now.
Art? Yeah.
Yeah, I think this thing is just particularly hardy against physical.
Hey, this is oh what? Oh right.
Oh,
right, I
right.
forgot that's how Lloyd's thing works in this one. That
Ew.
after you your
cure
buff
that.
runs out. Yeah. Whatever.
Yeah. Hey, I want to die. I'm gonna die on my own time.
Ace me, Lloyd Bannings. Yeah, but like, I've played like 5.5 Trails games, and I still could not. If you showed me the icons for different abilities, and you were like, here's a quiz. What are these called? What do they do? And what cures them? I could not tell you.
Oh yeah, the statuses. Yeah, fuck that.
Which is very bad.
All right.
Good job! You did it! Good job, Lloyd. You know, I can't help but wonder what Ernest is trying to accomplish with all this. Why did he come here in the first place, do you think? It didn't seem like Hartman came here willingly either.
I guess he came here for some sort of commencement ceremony where, you know, we all name him mayor. I don't know what he's planning. But I think he's after the same power that Joaquin possessed.
The power that the cult incidents mastermind had?
No, he wants white hair.
Oh, just like Weissman.
No.
You mean you mean what he used to control the Mafia and our Bellegarde unit?
That one's also scary, but what I'm talking about is something far more sinister. The power to peer into people's hearts and minds.
Oh.
Yeah, Joaquin really didn't use that very much.
That's horrifying. That shouldn't be possible.
But it was. The number of ways a power like that could be abused is limitless. Not to mention...
I can see everything. The truth behind Lady Kia's disappearance, the truth behind your brother's murder, and the inevitable fate of Crossbell.
That's a voice I didn't think I'd do again.
Lloyd.
Oh, it's nothing. At any rate, we have to stop Ernest before he succumbs to the same fate as Joachim. And this time, we will capture him alive for some reason.
Lloyd. You know, his death wasn't your fault. Please don't beat yourself up about it.
I know, but I can't help but think that had we done things differently, maybe we could have avoided it. I know it's too late to dwell on the past, but still. Randy would never let me hear the end of it if he saw me moping around like this. Ready to
Randy
go?
would definitely just kill her.
Ready to go? We need to meet up with Arios and Dudley.
Yeah.
Ellie would never forgive me if I let him live.
Yeah. I normally hate the... The only time I have to let everyone we fight live. Oh god, get the hell out of here.
Alright, that's fine. This thing actually takes massive damage from arts, so I think I'll be okay.
Okay.
I don't really want Noelle to get quaked, so I'm going to...
I don't remember what I was talking about.
I think you were talking about kind of disliking the, like, we can't let any bad guys die trope.
I don't like that unless it's presented as a character flaw or an obstacle. So, like, in Full Metal Alchemist, actually, the Elrics refuse to kill anyone, but I like it there because everyone else is like, that's pretty dumb. You guys are gonna have a really hard time of it, and they do and are repeatedly punished for it. And it's like, okay, that's fine then.
Why does Batman not simply kill the Joker?
Why does Batman, the largest friend, not simply
eat the other five?
Oh, I think there was a sewer water somewhere around here. Yeah. Glug,
Thank you,
glug.
Rochi Joneses, for gifting all those tier 1 subs.
Oh.
Yes, thank you very much.
Is the Trails series one of those game series where most of the problems could be solved with vigilante justice? No, that's not its problem.
Yeah, the problem isn't so much that, like, oh, people keep having villains at their mercy and then not killing them and letting them escape, so much as just villains, you can beat them as hard as you want in a combat, and then they'll be like, titch, and just leave in a cutscene, and you don't get a chance. And it's not really an in-universe thing so much as a meta thing.
Ernest is kind of a unique case in which there is quite literally no reason I can see to let this man live. He does not have information or evidence you need. He is beyond crazy, and he is a attempted murderer. Multiple
And he's
times
an
it's
incel.
over.
You know I can't abide that.
Somehow we got here first.
There they are!
Discord faded you out, so it was like directional audio as the camera pulled away from you.
Huh, it's exactly as Comrade Joaquin described. Nothing can stop me from realizing my dream in this sacred place.
Enough of this madness. You're just as demented as Joaquin was. Don't drag me into your deranged fantasy!
Are you really in a position to lecture me about fantasy?
I know about your WikiFeet account.
That's how he got him here? He's holding him hostage with blackmail?
That's the worst thing he's done.
Paradise, wasn't it? On what grounds can a patron of that place call me demented? Ooh, I bet you
I know about the Epstein Foundation's secret island.
Oh boy. No, it is, though.
I was only tricked into going there by one of the cultists. Had I known what went on there, I'd never have set foot in that place. They even drugged me. I'm the victim here. Me!
Oh dear. Do you really think society would accept such a pathetic excuse? I'm sure the Crossbell Times would love to run a full feature on your escapades.
Stop right there!
The police again.
Oh, but, it's you?
Hello, he's just like genuinely surprised.
Oh, it's you.
You weren't killed by that one plant that I buried there? Huh.
I didn't know you guys were here.
Oh, I thought you knew everything.
And, here I was thinking all the cockroaches had been exterminated, but, look here. 2 managed to slip through the cracks.
Not the voice, but the way you read that was literally Yogi Bear. It's like, oh, look here. Seems like 2 cockroaches slipped through the cracks.
Slipped through the cracks? That giant altar. So this must be the innermost chamber of the lodge. Oh, I'm sorry, Ernest. Were you saying something?
Oh, looky here. I found 2 cockroaches in my picnic basket.
Now, Orios and Dudley.
Ernest, what are you doing to me? What's this? Jazz's bingo
Why
party.
aren't you advertising Ernest's bingo party?
What's the matter with my bingo party?
Nothing, Hartman.
The Divine Blade of the Wind and Ace of the First Division. I left them some gifts to prevent them from interfering.
They're just sitting at a table. There's like a fruit basket. Yeah, this is really nice. Yeah.
I think 10 archaisms should be enough to keep them occupied.
No.
10 of them?
That's just dumb.
A shame. Those 2 forced me to use all that my great comrade left behind for me. But I'm sure those toys will be more than enough to get rid of them once and for all, and I can finally take my time and savor the sweet moment of my ascension.
That's not going to happen.
Put your hands in the air! Surrender, now! Oh no, he's crazy again. God.
Uh-oh, his eyes turned red.
I hate him so much.
I'm afraid you forced me to activate my Sharingan.
Yeah, I was gonna say, my Mangekyo Sharingan.
Normally, the Mangekyo Sharingan is only obtained by destroying your best friend. But since I've never had a friend, I have it by default.
I get it for free!
Fuck.
I can't believe Ernest has had as much screen time.
He doesn't deserve it. That aside, I'd been wondering why
Of
Ellie.
course.
Let's find out, shall we? Ah, I see. She temporarily left the SSS to assist Speaker McDowell. What I told her she should have done initially? No way. Did you just read Lloyd's memories? Cooperating with the new mayor and speaker as bills and laws are drafted, are we? Fascinating. That would certainly make it easier for the SSS to move, gaining new political footholds, I see, Ellie. Didn't want to do that with me, I guess! It does seem like something the new mayor would do. I must admit, it's quite an interesting idea. Although, it's a shame for someone as talented as Ellie to be wasted on the police of all things.
Think of all her natural resources.
What to do? Why, I suppose I'll just disband the SSS once I take my place as mayor.
There's something so funny about, like, not, I'm going to rule the world, I'm going to be king,
I'm gonna be
emperor.
mayor.
I'm going to be mayor has no teeth. It's great.
It's like he let getting Reddit gold got to his head, and now he wants to be the mayor.
Yeah.
I had the most upvotes on 2 whole posts.
Like, it just really got away from him. And then I'll make Ellie my personal secretary. That way she can make the most of her abilities and natural resources.
Her abundant resources!
God, it's really funny. Like, we started from his first appearance with the, like, him being a milady incel toward Ellie, and we've come all the way here to, that's right, I'll make her my secretary.
God.
Like,
Women on the high writers.
I'll make her my secretary, the highest job a woman can hope to achieve. But worry not, Lloyd Bannings. I shall let her lick my feet from below the glass ceiling she's
Mayor Hartman looks over.
Shut your mouth! Like hell I'd let you drag Ellie into your twisted delusions.
I've never seen Lloyd so angry before. Ah, struck a nerve, did I? A petulant brat like you isn't a good match for her anyway. Once I weed out the rotten buds, my dear, sweet Ellie will finally be free.
And she'll play Chrono Trigger with me.
She'll be free to do whatever I say. Anyway.
Yep, I still look like this. Ah!
Could this be?
Right, demonization caused by red gnosis.
I can't. Ha ha ha, what euphoria to awaken my powers on holy ground.
Euphoria.
I can't with this. I can't with this fucking man. How about a modest offering before I realize my greatest desires? I'll make you writhe and beg for your pathetic lives before me.
Don't count on it!
Target confirmed? Commencing suppression?
I must have mentioned this the first time we fought this insane Ernest thing, but there's this indie horror game from like the early mid-2000s called Ao Oni, and it's an RPG Maker game about like exploring a puzzle box house with really bad puzzles, and the villain, who is like the nemesis, is the blue demon, the Ao Oni, which is just a big spooky monster that will appear randomly based on RNG and chase you for way too long. And you come into the house with 3 or 4 friends, and all of them die by the end. and after each of them is killed, you like find their body, and then a little after you exit the room, you are chased one time each by a new Ao-Oni that has their haircut stapled on top of him, and I'm just reminded of that.
Oh yeah,
exactly.
how his mop of hair is.
Yeah.
It's so fun. Is anyone in chat?
Yeah,
Okay,
a few
yeah.
people. Okay. In
I know
this
this is-
moment, I am euphoric.
I love that, like, whenever... It's funny because whenever we're doing a voice for him, because it's like, we need to imply we're being earnest, even though Mo reads him a little more straight.
Yeah.
We give him, like, the Jason Griffith Usopp voice.
Gaming!
This is my double saber. It's like a saber, but I call it a saber.
I bought it from Zaxby's! Along with a good salad!
No, haunting.
Ah.
Well, what the?
Our attacks aren't affecting him?
Weren't they?
Anyway, see
Oh! Ah!
That is brilliant. Love that.
Oh, I see that we're just gonna open the first boss fight like this, huh? Alright, Trails.
Oh, come now. You can't just leave. This isn't the diet chamber you once ruled. You can't just do whatever you please. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Ernest, you son of a...
Cease your shouting. He's alive. He's still useful to me after all. And besides, you should be far more concerned with your own well-being.
Ugh.
All of the lodges were built on top of septium veins. With my awakened power, I will finally be able to open the door to D.
It's very funny.
Nuts.
all the times that they use.
Hey, fellas! Did somebody mention the door to D?
It's just as he said.
It looks so dumb.
Oh, really?
Oh, he's bigger. And he has
Faster
no hair.
and stronger
which,
too.
No way.
Damn it! This is just like what happened when Joachim went berserk.
This is just like Weissman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is it? The power he attained?
It's still got like Ernest's regular voice.
Yeah.
It's not like monstrous or anything.
I really need to point out again that right now, you know what Ernest is thinking. Finally, with this, I can become mayor.
Oh god, he's so fucking embarrassing. Ugh. Something's not right here. Why can I not sense these nuts? Why can I not feel the breath of the true God? I'm a gold star.
You're having fun, aren't you?
It's because I'm an atheist?
This is not as I was told?
Pull yourself together!
Yes, really.
Finally, I have proved that God is not real. Checkmate, atheist.
I have gazed upon the throne of God and found it empty.
Yeah, no, this model cycle is very funny to turn turbo on and off.
It's just pulsating.
Can't you see that Joachim was filling your head with lies?
My abs are surround sound speaker.
Was D something they mentioned last game? Kind
No.
of. So the cult is called D, therefore G, and they know that the G stood for Gnosis. None of the people who investigated the cult figured out what D stood for.
D's.
D's Gnosis.
D's, therefore G.
D's Gnosis is 100% an actual Trails character name.
You bastard!
Lloyd, watch out! He's gonna smack you.
Damn.
What a monster.
Is Mo really quiet for anyone else?
She's gotten
am I?
quieter.
Sorry. Farewell then. Embrace despair as you turn to dust.
I'm testing whether turbo affects the speed of the text boxes, and it does not in this case.
Oh, thank God he's
Hey,
here.
it's me, Arios. I'm here to do the thing that I didn't do last game.
Gah? Thank goodness.
Dudley! Arios!
I literally can't believe you two beat us here.
Good job holding out, Lloyd. Sergeant Major Seeker.
I can say the same to you. I'm glad to see you're both alright.
Those archaisms kept us busy for longer than I'd care to admit. Save the talking for later. We need to take him out.
Don't treat this like an ordinary fight. Give it everything you have.
Understood!
Yes, sir!
Totally pulled up
actually
with the Glock? Yep.
Hell yeah. Fucking love that guy.
Well, time to. You should use a. Oh, it was a critical.
Oh, that's fine. I'll steal his critical.
Here I come. Here I come. Wow. More than a third of your health, huh?
Yeah.
Little
Never mind,
more.
we can hold back a little bit, guys.
I take it back. This is fine.
Wouldn't want him to feel embarrassed for being shitty.
Let's just say that you're not living up to, maybe some of the expectations that you had set for us.
I'm ready.
Was that a pun?
You said
You
that like it
said
was a pun, but I
pun.
don't get it. Sorry.
I did not. It was not a pun. It was like a fuck joke.
Ah, the turn before the crit. Oops. I popped my Zop too early.
Ernest is familiar with this.
Looks like I hopped on Pop too
Is
early.
he?
Oh, geez.
That would
he has
imply
range.
Ernest has had sex.
Ernest
Oh
paid
yeah, I
for
suppose that
Ernest.
would.
No, you couldn't pay someone. No, not virgin.
I mean, he's handsome.
Yeah, he's a fucking dweeb. He's a redditor. Unacceptable.
Ernest is like the kind of guy that like a girl would be like, oh, he seems cute, and then she talks to him once, there's like, why?
You hate me because I'm short, right?
Oh God.
Immediately.
He seems like the kind of guy that one doesn't have a pillowcase on any of his pillows, and two doesn't decorate his walls, so his house seems like it belongs to a serial killer.
Why would you not have pillowcases on your pillows?
Cause he's crazy.
That's fine. Sorry, Noel.
No, I want the experience. Darn.
Mangekyo Sharingan.
Yeah, of course he downs the only woman on the team. It's coming! Watch out!
Oh no.
Not this time, bitch.
Oh, good thing he turned into the exact kind of monster that the last boss was.
Og?
No!
Is he melting?
This matches what was written in the report on Joaquim's death.
Og!
So next time we just shoot him, right?
Yeah, no. I don't want to die.
Imagining that exact voice and emotion coming out of this is very
He's
funny.
getting smaller, right? He's gonna get smaller.
He's just getting smaller and smaller.
That was my
pitiful.
interpretation.
I can't die, not before I became the mayor.
I can't die, not before I had sex.
Lloyd? He dies a wizard.
What do you think you're doing?
I'm going to interrogate you. Pull yourself together, Ernest.
Slap him.
You can't give up here. Don't lose yourself to it.
You could still score, Ernest.
There's no way you ingested as much red gnosis as Joaquin did. You're too much of a little bitch. There's still hope. Don't give up now.
God.
Alex, are you trying to...
Reason with a demon? Lloyd? What? What? Why? After all I've done to you, are you...
That doesn't matter right now. Yes, you're a criminal, but that's no reason to let you die down here.
There's
And I
several
refuse to put-
other reasons.
Yeah, and I refuse to put Ellie and Speaker McDowell through the pain of your death and not being able to deliver it first person.
Oh, Lloyd, you have misread my wine.
So please, fight through this.
The cattle must not be suffered to the slaughter until I have drank my fill.
And Lloyd killed the beast, and I wept.
Ellie, Speaker McDowell, forgive me. How could I... Oh, God, I let the Reddit gold get to my head.
It didn't work!
Why did you think it would?
Is there anything we can do?
I'm not sure. This isn't exactly my area of expertise.
True.
True.
But it would seem the real expert has arrived. But it would seem the real expert has arrived just in time.
What?
That's right! Oh, idios who aren't in heaven! No, I'm kidding.
I was about to lose my fucking mind. Who is this?
Unless...
I like to drive home this lost lamb who was drawn to evil. I'll make my guess.
Church scripture?
Yes!
This is
You love to see it! Who are you, handsome stranger?
Sorry, kinda running short on time. Treatment first, introductions later. Mind if I take it from here? No, not at all.
His hair in his portrait looks a lot less stupid in this art style.
It's like it's got more volume to it.
Yeah.
This is it. The only time I've been happy to see a surprise character appearance. Oh, your eyes look terrible on that portrait, honey. I'm sorry.
Almost at your limit, huh? I'm impressed you held out this long. Wink, wink. This should help.
Me watching a completely normal character walk on screen while a chorus of people scream. Yeah, this is someone from a previous game who we enjoy a lot.
He has the best moment in any Trails game, if I can, like, the best single moment, in my opinion.
Blue seal of mine shining from the abyss, clear the miasma and light this lost lamb's way home to salvation.
Baby?
A blue seal to counter the red pill?
What is this?
What in the world is that light?
No fucking way. Huh?
He's okay. Shoots him.
No, he's dead.
Whew, and not a second too soon.
Not a second too soon. If I'd showed up any later, he might have survived.
It pushes him off.
Pushes him, yeah!
How is he? Don't worry, he's only passed out.
Ernest was saved by the power of religion. He's no longer an atheist. Ernest has become Catholic.
We take him the completely different way, where he's just a little too into God.
Hello,
he
my
isn't in any
brothers and
danger
sisters.
now.
Listen, Ernest, we need to interrogate you about some we need answers from you. Well, Lloyd, you know who else has a couple answers for you? Ideos, ideos. Okay, all right.
But he'll be out of commission for a couple of days.
He only shit himself and broke his ribs from the fall.
Oh, that's great to hear.
The side effect of my spell, shitting and farting.
Honestly, I wouldn't put
But
it past
Noelle's face right now, she's just laughing so hard.
I wouldn't put it past Kevin to be like, Holy Scripture incantation number 17. Shitting and farting.
Divine hymn of shit your pants.
Just hold on here. Who exactly are you? I can tell that you're a priest, but what are you doing in a place like this? For some reason, I didn't tell anyone.
What's the deal, Arios? You didn't bother to tell him about me?
You said you weren't sure if you would make it in time. Given your position, I decided to keep your involvement secret until necessary.
So that's how you played it. Man, you haven't changed a bit. Still the same thoughtful guy as ever.
I could say the same to you. Thank you. It was nice to have the backup.
Backup? You had an insurance plan without telling us?
That's right. Specifically a life insurance plan on you.
You must be a member of the Grolsreader, the Knights from the Septian Church's Congregation for the Sacraments.
Gralsritter? And the congregation for the what?
You mean the group that's tasked with artifact retrieval? Exactamundo! How's it going? Name's Kevin Graham, member of the Septian Church's Gralsritter. Arios called me in to lend you guys a hand. Pleased to meet you.
Pleased to meet Cha.
Pleased to meet Cha.
I feel like his face is like in the wrong place on his head.
It is. Yeah, no, he's not well drawn.
Very tiny text, Altair.
I
Pizza!
can't wait for Kuronoki Seki to be like, oh my god, they brought back the pizza truck!
Yeah.
Because I think this is the only time we see
We've
Calvard.
seen any Calvard
Yeah.
so far. Alright, as agreed, we'll trust you to escort those two back, Dudley.
Right. We have it under control.
And a car.
Father Kevin, allow me to express my gratitude. But I would have preferred it if you had contacted us beforehand.
Well, I would have liked to. Thing is, us Gralsritter aren't exactly welcome in Crossbell.
Why? I take it that we have the head of Crossbell Cathedral, Archbishop Aralda, to thank for that.
Oh, right.
Whoa.
Sister... Whoa.
Someone was like reconnecting their mic.
Sorry, that was me.
Okay.
I accidentally ripped it out of my computer.
I see.
Oh, right. Sister Mabel mentioned something before about the Gralsritter being experts of thaumaturgy. Yep, that's one of the things we do. Long story short, stuff happened and now the Archbishop sort of hates our guts. He prohibited the Gralsritter from setting foot in Crossbell. Like, ever again.
Wow.
Why? There's no way he outranks you, though.
Archbishop Iralda? I met him once. He didn't exactly strike me as friendly. Strick is more like it.
I imagine her saying that, like, he didn't exactly strike me as friendly. Strict is more like it. Like, strict is, like, has the same level of weight as, like, a swear for her. It's just like, not only was he a bad guy, he wasn't a good guy.
There's Strict, and then there's Aralda. He's a one-of-a-kind, that man. Then again, given the stuff we do, I can't blame him. It's no wonder a saint like him would hate us. Stuff you do?
I've heard cases involving artifact retrieval can turn ugly fast. Regardless.
Yeah, people get pretty salty depending on what actions we take.
Good one. Did you know this man is one of the only successful murderers in Trails? Regardless, you really helped us out back there, Kevin. Thank you once again.
Didn't I owe you one anyway, Arias? Truth be told, I wish I could tag along to see what's going on with this cult stuff. Well, I don't want to get on the Archbishop's bad side, so give me a ring if you learn anything new, okay?
Sure.
Yeah, it's kind of weird that for some reason the Septian Church wasn't the ones dealing with this cult, given the everything about them.
Sure. I'll contact you through the guild if I come across anything. Lloyd, Sergeant Major Seeker, you two did excellent work.
I don't know. I don't feel like I was particularly useful, if I'm being honest.
Not true, Sergeant Major. You were a huge help. If anything, I feel like I'm the one who let us down.
What?
I should have been able to follow through and make the arrest without relying on outside help.
He was a giant demon, Lloyd. Don't be so conceited. You knew from the beginning that this was an arrest by the Special Support Section in name only. Regardless, would you really call what you did worthless?
Whoa!
Humility is well and good, but objective self-assessment and situational awareness are essential for a senior detective. You may have only been acting with the 1st Division for training, But you should still take that to heart.
Dudley.
Oh, he struggles with handing out compliments, doesn't he?
Just say he did a good job already.
Oh, shut up.
He's so soon. I love him.
Anyway, Bannings, with this, your 1st Division training is now complete. Take what you've learned here and use it as you move forward with the SSS.
I will. Thanks for everything.
All right, we'll be going on ahead. I look forward to the next time we get to work together.
Same here.
Good work, everyone.
No
Take care,
problem,
boys.
guys. Back to my natural habitat, burying myself up to my nose in aquarium gravel.
Aren't you two a lucky pair? Even if they are in different professions, ain't it still nice to have 2 role models that you look up to? It absolutely is.
Agreed. Chief Sergey as well.
Did you know he's gotten hotter lately, hasn't he?
So, now what? You two gonna take the train back to Crossbell? That's the plan. Oh, right. What are you gonna do now, Father Kevin?
That
Crossbell.
pizza truck is calling my name.
Yeah. Crossbell is only 1 station from here. We'd love to have you visit so we can give you the thanks you deserve. I appreciate the offer, but there's someone I have to meet after this. Truth be told, I wouldn't mind getting my grubby mitts on more info about the cult. The DG cult.
Is the church looking into it too?
Yeah, again,
Well, no.
crazy we weren't dealing with it.
Yeah, not exactly. Last time we officially involved ourselves with them was during that incident 4 years ago.
4 years ago?
Wouldn't that be after the suppression operation carried out by the Bracer Guild, National Armies, and Police Forces? You heard me right. The church had to bust down a lodge that had slipped through the cracks. Just between you and me, that lodge was said to be the worst. The rituals they were conducting there make the human experiments here in Altair look like child's play in comparison. You don't say.
Disgusting. They were the lowest of the low.
Chat. 4 years ago? That was 12,
That was
12
12
years ago.
years ago. Arias bailed me out back then. Still, since I still owed him big time, this worked out pretty well. I'd say so. Thanks to you, we were able to take the fugitive alive. You have our
wasn't alive.
gratitude. We couldn't have done it without you. Nah. It's just like the spec said. It's because of you he survived. Because of me? How? When things were at their worst, it was your words that got through to him. If not for that, I probably wouldn't have been able to do anything. You think so?
Ha, no.
Yes, I'm sure of
It's
it.
all my magic, baby.
It was thanks to you that he was able to regain himself, Lloyd.
Chat. This really will be the final cameo.
Yeah.
No.
No.
Sergeant Major. Special support section, huh? If we ever get the chance, I'd love to hear more about it. This cult incident should be settled, but you never know what else could pop up. By the way, give me your money.
Just straight up mugs you.
Yeah, I'd like that too. I guess this is goodbye for now.
I'd like that too. I mean, our money, that is.
It was nice meeting you.
Right back at you.
Is Kevin in Cold Steel 4?
No.
No, I don't think so.
Wow, not invited to the protagonist
Yeah,
reunion.
no.
Yeah, no.
Kind of sad, considering how great he is.
So that's Lloyd, huh? He has a lot of potential.
I'm trying to remember who from the church is in Cold Steel 4.
Probably shouldn't say since they're
Yeah.
all spoilers.
Yeah. Guess that explains how he was able to give Estelle and Joshua the help they needed. Think the church people were just the ones that were introduced in Cold Steel. Still, the odds look like they'll be stacked against him this time.
They had to patch a CG of the Gralsritter in Kuro because they forgot to put Kevin in. I've heard that. I didn't know whether or not it was true. Oh, this is a character who doesn't...
Probably Rice, right?
Yeah,
Kevin.
Reese. Yeah.
Aw.
Hey, aren't you late? What's with the bag?
I hear her personality is that, like, I don't have a personality and I eat a lot of food, which means I would like her.
That little stand over there sells Altair's specialty, roasted chestnuts.
Fresh from the oven and exquisitely sweetened. Oh my god, I just ripped this fire stick in my hands straight in half. Holy fuck.
You're so powerful.
Sorry.
Wow.
How did that? I need to throw this away. This is a fire hazard.
You mean
now.
like an electronic device, like a Roku Fire Stick kind of thing?
No, like a fire stick that you use to like open fire pits. It's got like a little flamethrower thing and then like a gun handle, and you press the switch. You know what they are.
Okay.
I'm sure you've seen one.
Yeah, no, I
But
know. I just thought those were like lighters,
Long lighter.
lighting wands. I don't know.
Yeah, like a wand is also a thing. I call them fire sticks. Wow, I've never seen one break that way. I guess I'm glad that didn't break in the oil thing. Anyway.
Fresh from the oven and exquisitely sweetened. They're delicious.
That doesn't mean you have to buy an entire bag of them. Hey, are you gonna be okay on your own? I could tag along, you know.
No, thanks. Knowing your track record, our cover would be blown in an instant. I'd rather Archbishop Aralda not burn me at the stake for sneaking you in.
Ooh.
Would he really go that far? Then again, I don't think he'll ever forgive what happened with Owen from the Congregation for Divine Worship. Since that incident, he's had zero tolerance for the Congregation of the Sacraments.
Don't know if that refers to anything we know about or have ever heard again, but whatever.
And that's exactly why it's best if I go undercover by myself. You know that, don't you, Kevin?
Ugh, fine, I get it. Honestly, though, why'd the boss lady have to send you into the lion's den alone?
I think she made the right choice. Don't do anything reckless while I'm away. Do I make myself clear, Kevin? No cameos in Cold Steel. You stop that. You're too well written for those games, Mr. Man. I don't want you causing trouble for Caesar and Marcia.
Fine. Message received. But be careful, okay, Reese? There's no telling how bad things are about to get. Call me if it gets too hairy over there. And don't forget about our trump card.
I'll keep that in mind. Is the situation truly that bad?
Yeah, Crossbell's the kind of place where the sacred and profane are intertwined. And it looks like the snakes are starting to slither around in the shadows again. Everyone looks at the camera.
Damn, they
Everyone frowns.
Everyone weeps.
The City of Sin. Might not be long till Crossbell lives up to that name.
Jeez.
Chapter 2, The City of Sin. Wait, it's
Traces
Chapter
of
1.
sin.
The City of D. It was nuts.
Meanwhile, in Pokemon Coliseum.
The snitty of snakes.
Everyone is a secret snake cultist!
Wait, am I the
And-
only one who's not a secretly evil? Did you guys make a second Discord without me?
Be right back.
I'm glad we were able to accomplish the mission. Honestly, I was nervous I would only get in the way.
Yeah, you shouldn't worry so much. Commander Bales has a lot of faith in you. She gave a sterling recommendation. I'm excited to have you on board, Sergeant Major.
Happy to be here. Oh, but there is one thing. Well, I'll be working under you for the time being. And I'm not in uniform, so you don't have to call me by my rank.
Oh, yeah. You have a point. Would you prefer if I called you by your first name?
I wouldn't mind at all.
I would love if Lloyd was like, great! And, like, doesn't remember her first name.
Yeah! Well then!
You?
I look forward to working with you!
Hmm.
Oh, and don't worry about addressing me any differently just because you're new to the SSS. I'm still Lloyd. Major.
Huh?
We're the same age and colleagues, so it wouldn't make sense for you to treat me like a superior.
What? You still want me to call you Lloyd? I can't do that. There's no way.
Oh, darn, that means, well, I guess I can't call you by your first name either. You.
I'm the rookie here, and you're our leader.
No way! Don't worry about it. It's not like Ellie, Randy, or Tio refer to me any differently. Randy actually never refers to me by my name.
What does he call you? Okay.
Wait, no, he actually does call me by my name, but he doesn't call anyone else by their name.
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't know. I'm not used to being so casual around my superiors.
Lloyd, welcome to the team. Looks at smudged marker writing on his hand. Neil?
Yeah.
And if I start now, I may never be able to go back. But if you say so, Lloyd, I'll give being casual my all.
Not like that. You don't have to force yourself. Major? I never thought you'd take this so seriously.
I think I get it from my dad.
Is that our new joke? Lloyd just never learns Noel's.
Well, Lloyd.
Perfect. He was always strict with Fran and I growing up, and wanted us to be self-disciplined.
Zooms into Lloyd's head. Oh shit, I thought this was Fran the whole time. Oh god, what's the other one's name?
Oh, so that's what your father's like. Maybe give me an impression of what he might have said when you two were in trouble.
Give me an impression of what he might have said when he named you.
Wait, I know I've met your mother before, but...
Dad passed away about 10 years ago. He was in the Guardian Force too, and died in an accident while on duty.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know. So...
And he saw you dying in an accident, and he was like, no, how would he react? Give me an impression.
Was he the one who inspired you to join the CGF?
Maybe so. I've honestly never really thought about it. I joined because I wanted to protect Crossbell, and I suppose he was the same way. That goes for Fran too, even though her way of doing it is different.
Now I get it.
This one's not Fran.
Yeah, no, this one's not Fran. God, what's her name? Like Noodle or something? Oh, God.
Lloyd, you look like you're deep in thought.
Sorry, it's nothing.
Is it nothing? I know it
nothing.
Starts with an
In.
N.
I'm thankful you agreed to join the SSS. We're short on manpower at the moment, and there could be some tough fights ahead of us, too. Your joining is a blessing.
I'm glad to be of help. But with the Mafia gone, shouldn't things be a lot safer in Crossbow? There's still Hayway to contend with, but they don't seem to be making any conspicuous movements.
Not on the surface, at least. There's no denying that Ravash did play an important role. In a sense, they helped maintain order in Crossbell. You know, like a gang does.
Yeah. The Mafia was keeping the peace?
In a manner of speaking. Think about the unique situation Crossbell finds itself in. Although it has autonomy, the state's constantly interfered with by the two neighboring major powers. There are a lot of loopholes in our criminal justice system, and virtually no restrictions on immigration. It's no surprise when terrorist organizations or a crime syndicate like Hayway are found taking root here because of our immigration laws.
Stop me if I'm off base here, but like, those two people sitting in the booth behind Lloyd who have chosen to sit together on the same side are psychopaths, correct?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
Why?
Also, I love the opening scene to Sweetwater.
So, up until now... Oh, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Up until now, Ravash's presence has been suppressing the worst of it?
I hate to admit it, but yes, they brought a sense of order to the criminal underworld. However, Ravash is no more thanks to their involvement in the cult incident.
In other words, the balance of power is gone.
Yeah, the same can be said of the Imperial and Republican factions' Diet members who fell from grace.
Sounds like you could use the help from a kindly nose about now.
With their mouthpieces gone, the major powers will likely be even more blatant with their interference.
Just you wait.
That's precisely why I think the new mayor has high expectations of us.
I'm starting to get it. That's why Ellie, Tio, and Randy are on leave from the SSS, isn't it?
Exactly. They've been strengthening our team's relations so we can coordinate and handle these new challenges better when the time comes. I was also given the opportunity to train with the 1st Division, and learned a lot, too. But with the SSS resuming operations and us being short-handed, we had to recruit some fresh blood.
It was an honor to have been asked.
And when
Yup,
you were
and I
asked,
definitely
what did they
intended to
say?
And I definitely intended to ask you, my preferred option of the 2 Seeker sisters.
That reminds me.
About what? Your name?
No. The other new member. I met him once before, right? I'm kind of surprised someone like him would want to join. How did he end up getting recruited?
Oh, he's just the S-tier bracer, Cassius Bright.
I would literally stop reading these stories with you guys.
Him. Well, just when we had begun to scout for new members, he came to us. He even had a letter of recommendation from the mayor. We couldn't turn him away.
The mayor gave him a recommendation?
Yeah, it was his thanks for having helped during the crisis at the IBC building. I don't even know where he heard the SSS was looking for new members, or for that matter, why he'd be interested in joining. All he said was, it seemed interesting.
That's one way to sign up, I suppose.
It's not like he's a bad guy or anything. His background is a mystery, but he does have connections to the underworld and experience working as a host.
Oh!
That makes him sound even shadier when I say it aloud, doesn't it?
I'm sure everything will be fine, probably.
Speaking of saying things aloud, your name, for instance.
How would you like me to introduce you to him? Would you like Major, or Major's fine?
How would you like me to introduce you to him? Oh, I'd love that. No, I mean, what? Oh, shit.
What is the method by which... Oh, shit.
With your mouth?
Yeah, I was thinking that too.
Weird.
Technically, those are my gills.
What? He came off as sarcastic and rude, and he didn't strike me as a bad person.
I appreciate you saying that.
You know what else I'd appreciate you saying?
Honestly, I was afraid you'd be opposed to him joining.
Well, I haven't forgotten about him teasing me.
What with him being a local gang leader?
Yeah, and he doesn't ever wear a real shirt, and it kind of makes me uncomfortable. But if I had to say, I think he has more fun picking on you, Lloyd.
Ugh, don't I know it?
Maybe I shouldn't mention just how amusing Fran finds that part.
And Ellie.
Attention all passengers. We will be arriving in Crossbell City shortly. Passengers bound for Liberal and Remiferia by airship, please make your way to the airport upon arrival. Additionally, per Zamirian Railroad Corporation bylaws, you are now annexed. This train will remain at Crossbell Station for 30 minutes upon arrival. Passengers bound for Erebonia, please have your entry application ready for the inspection officer.
Sorry, my
co-pilot's shaking me. Passengers bound for Erebonia, aka all of you, welcome to Crossbell.
We're all bound for Erebonia eventually. It's inevitable.
That went by pretty fast. Guess we were only one stop away.
Does that guy sound like... Do you think something's happened to the announcer or the...
I'm surprised I can understand it. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm surprised I can understand him at all. Literally no announcer on any commercial transport has ever been audible before. These are the miracles of Crossbell technology.
It's crazy how far technology's come since the last game, where it was crazy how far technology had come.
Yeah. Well, this, Zero takes place before Cold Steel, but after the time skip from Zero to this, we are now off-screen. Cold Steel 1 is already taking place, so they've already got, like, personal computer internet terminals and shit.
Damn. Even though we were only gone for a few days, it still feels good to be home.
Right, I forgot these games are, like, at the same time. Huh.
Same here.
Oh, great. That means I just remembered at least one character who'll be briefly unrelated growing up in this game.
Just a little bit more and we'll be together again. I hope you didn't miss me too much, Kia.
Oh, they just asked
Oh.
you.
Oh, that's nice. We totally spent it with Tio.
Yeah.
I like how the game assumes that you couldn't possibly be incompetent enough to get anyone.
That's haunting.
Also,
Rats, I was here. This definitely happened. Michelin Wonderland. I would like you to take me there once this crisis is averted. Oh god, it's been so long since I rented you, T.O.
seriously? That's all you want? Don't you think that's a little small? Don't you think it'd be better to promise something a little more significant? You could even say, when I'm in trouble, always come to my rescue. Wouldn't that be better?
If I ever make any crack about us being step-siblings, and therefore, for that reason specifically, we could become romantically involved, I want you to slap me as hard as you can across the face.
I thought about doing that the first time, but
Now you have my explicit permission. Just send me across the room. Fucking rock my world with the back of your hand if I ever do that again.
I'm gonna knock you right the fuck out.
Good. Destroy me. Not at all. This is more than enough. Besides, if we fail to resolve this crisis, then it's a promise you won't be able to keep. With that in mind, isn't what I'm asking for very significant?
Things have been so hectic since then that we still haven't had a chance to go. When Tio returns, I'll have to finally make good on that promise.
Lloyd?
Sorry, I was just reminiscing about my friends whose names I all know.
Huh? Oh, sorry, I was just thinking about my friend, Tio. Hey, Noah, Major? That's your...
Hey, no! Watching her expression doesn't change. No reason to ask this. Have you ever gone to a theme park before?
Have you ever gone to a theme park before?
You mean Michelin Wonderland? Yeah, I went once with Fran. The rides were a lot of fun, and Mishy was pretty cute too.
Is that so? I guess Mishy is really popular.
Here's our twice per game CG cutscene.
This one's got a few more. Not like a ton, but that more than the literally two. The opening and the final awesome sequence in the last game.
In fairness, they really knew where to spend their money in the last game.
Yeah, that's true.
That was a fucking great cutscene.
Mishy plush is just full of snakes.
Not to be too jello about this, but this layout has a very similar layout to Cashbox HQ, one of the endgame areas in Toontown. That's Miles Edgeworth,
thanks,
by
Jello.
the way.
Oh yeah, right. He's just there.
I hope no one discovers I'm a robot.
I hope no one discovers a murder on the train.
I'm a potato baby.
Probably Kia.
It's Kia.
Yeah, probably.
Ah!
Aw.
Kia! Oh, you came all this way to greet us.
I've been living here I've been living here next to the tracks for days.
I've been clinging to the bottom of every train and looking for you.
My only source for food is a bunch of nuts. I have learned from the crows. I throw them on the rails and then peck at them once they have been opened by the trains. I'm so hungry, Lloyd.
Of course! I heard you'd be coming home today! You weren't hurt at all, were you?
No, I'm fine. I'm home, Kia.
Welcome home, Lloyd. Welcome home, you too. Fran? Oh, it's good to be back, Kia.
Oh, no, Fran is my sister. I like to imagine everyone else knows Noelle's name. They just, like, somehow don't mention it anytime Lloyd's in the room.
Oh, okay, got it. Oh,
sister,
Fran!
Sister.
Oh, yeah, it's...
Glad you're okay, Noel. Muffled by the hug.
God, she's so cute.
Welcome home. You aren't hurt, right?
Can't you see I'm perfectly fine? And it's only been a few days. Aren't you overreacting a little?
You don't get it at all. It's not a matter of time. Isn't that right, Kia?
Yeah, exactly.
Ellie?
Now it really does feel like we're home.
Probably Cecile.
Who knows?
I'm gonna guess Cecile, but I
Oh,
honestly don't
yeah, it could
remember.
be Cecile. Oh!
Oh no, it is Ellie. Okay.
Oh, it is Ellie. Is he dead? Is it finally over?
This is everyone, all of the Mo's greatest hits in this game.
Oh boy, now people are gonna figure out I only have one voice.
Ellie, you're back already.
Why don't you name everyone here one by one?
that's
Yes, I
easy.
just
Well, there's
arrived
Chief-
yesterday.
There's Chief Sergey, and me, Ellie, and you, Lloyd, and you, Kia, and those two, the Seeker sisters. Great!
Yeah! Yeah, fantastic!
Am I wrong? Did they redraw her chest slightly bigger?
I think the
I-
answer is
I
yes.
think you're wrong, but I can't say that
Yeah.
for sure.
Those dongans are looking a bit
She's
honkero.
always had Dobon honkeros. They're
Something about this one bugs me, and I don't remember it bugging me before. Mo, I'm gonna hunker down and double down with you on Team Tits.
you know what?
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Why don't I just be Ellie in this scene? Because you've already gotten two people.
Sure, just be a bitch. I believe in you.
I'm done assisting grandfather with his work, so I'm free to return to the SSS starting today.
That's great!
Shut up, Lloyd.
Oh.
Hey, Lloyd, Ellie. Why are you two looking at each other like that?
No reason.
I'm trying to figure out if Lloyd is perhaps forgetting someone's name. He's got that look on his face like he's preparing for death.
No, forgot whose name?
I don't know.
Lewis?
I mean, I could go around and ask everyone, and then you can name them, and then we'll know for sure.
Yeah, that sounds great. But Kia is hungry. She's been eating nothing but train nuts. We gotta get some food in this girl.
I've also been eating matches.
Yeah!
Or as Jello calls them, fire sticks.
I love fire sticks.
That's right. It's just been so long since we last saw each other, and it's good to see him again.
Why are they shipping these
I don't
two?
know.
Look at
I
how
mean,
cute
it's
you
better
are.
than the sort of ships that side characters
Yeah,
and trails usually go with.
Root for, yeah.
Oh,
I was gonna make a joke that's like Reen and Machias always looking at each other that way. I'm like, actually, I'm gonna be honest. I think Reen and Machias have a healthier relationship than most of the people in Reen's class.
fair. I didn't realize they had that kind of relationship.
Well, it doesn't seem to be entirely set in
He
stone.
does have a surrogate sister, after all.
Shut the hell up. So maybe you still have a chance.
What? Who said I was?
Oh, and thank you for all that you've done already. I hope things weren't too dangerous. I know how reckless Lloyd can be sometimes.
Wait, you who?
You?
Yoo-hoo to you too, Lloyd. No, it wasn't any trouble at all, Ellie. If I remember correctly, you were accompanying Speaker McDowell on his tour across the continent, right?
Yes, although I don't know how much help I truly was. However,
He just told me to stay awake during the daylight hours and watch over that weird, almost pentagonal, elongated bed he sleeps in.
However, I did come across a lot of useful information while traveling.
You did? I look forward to hearing about it later. Now that you're here, we just need Tio and Randy to come home too.
I'm ready.
Well, they should both be back by the end of the month.
I am Randy now.
More importantly, Lloyd, were you able to close the case?
Oh,
Is he
Chat says,
Close.
okay, I looked it up. What happened is that Ellie's larger portrait cut off most of the boob, unlike this game. So I guess her zero.
They are the
portrait was
same
just different
portrait.
resolution, but they're the same portrait.
All right.
Yes, we managed to arrest both of them safely. Dudley and Arios have them in custody. Got it. Then I guess this wraps up the cult case, doesn't it? I'm sure you already know this, but with that settled and your training over, I need you to get back into the swing of things. Yeah, of course. As for you, Noel, welcome aboard.
Ooh.
You're good to go starting today, yeah? Huh? Well, I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention. Were you talking to me? No, I was talking
to the other new recruit.
I was talking to Major Seeker here.
Yeah.
Major Seeker. Starting today, I'm honored to be a member of the Special Support Section. Ooh.
Now you're officially part of the team. Oh.
Yeah, you don't have to be so formal. I'm sure Sonia told you, but we have our own way of doing things. So for now, lose the military formalities. Major.
I'll try.
Her name is Major.
Looks like the gang's all here.
I think you're probably right. Yeah.
I am so delighted to get to play this fucking seaweed.
Oh.
Wazy!
Also promoted to full party member.
Hey, it's Wazy. Rematch.
Isn't it wild that this just happened off screen? Look at my dumb outfit. It's good to see you're still in one piece. Did you find the will of D? I take it everything went well.
Yeah, it was thanks to your intel that we were able to get in touch with an informant in Altair. Where do you even get info like that?
It takes a snake to know a snake, as they say. Hilarious localizer.
Yeah. Now there's the little line that wasn't in the auto translate. Tunnel snakes rule.
I like your dumb. If you were showing man, I like all the elements of this. I don't like the scarf and the deep V's Kingdom Hearts zipper. One or the other I'd be into. Together they don't work.
It was all for you. I'm glad I could be of service. Wow.
Too close!
Ellie is dying.
Why are you nuzzling up to me?
Oh, what a silly question. Because I thought your reaction would be interesting, obviously.
Come on now!
She's just vibrating, just like.
Honestly, Wazy. I mean, be honest. Keep this interaction going as long as you can.
Not in front of everybody.
Not in front of everyone. That kind of implies to me that it happens not in front of anyone at all. Calm down, Ellie.
Hypothetically, anytime I don't see the two of you, you could be together.
She just dies. He really is a strange guy. Wazzy's always having fun.
It must be nice to be in the SSS. It has Noe, Kia, and even Lloyd getting flustered all under one roof.
Noe? No! That's not something you should be jealous of, Fran. Seriously, knock it off already. This is unprofessional as shit. Listen up. These are the starting members of the renewed Special Support Section. Its leader, Lloyd Bannings. Right! Second in command, Ellie McDowell.
Yes.
Guardian Force Transfer, Seeker.
Roger.
And our associate member,
her name?
Wazy Hemisphere.
Yeah.
As of 6:30 p.m. today, I hereby declare the resumption of the Special Support Section, so get to work. Look forward to another mountain of fun jobs I'll be throwing your way.
I can't wait to see that.
I love that they're just like, yeah, here's half your new party members for no reason. Oh boy, here we go. Great, more lolies and plug suits.
Never forget where we're at. They'll never let you forget.
I was gonna say, I couldn't if I wanted to.
And I do.
I love Artificial Children by Yosis. There's a deep cut. Anyone in chat?
Hey, there's our little house.
In a couple years, this will all be a parking lot.
Yep.
Where is my umbrella?
Oh shit. It started raining.
Jesus, Randy. Like, he's kind of sexy. Am I wrong?
Dudley time.
Yeah. This kind of slaps.
Hello.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Shirley's in this game?
Yeah.
This is her first appearance.
Yeah, Duvalie!
Oh, I was like, that's way too excited for Aryan Road. Ah, Duvalie, okay.
Nah, Duvalie's the best character in the series, baby!
You know, I won't refute that. I really like her. I think that was probably the best opening to any of these games, actually.
Yeah, it was a lot better than fucking Trails 4's conga line of mid-body portraits.
I'm not really about the opening song in this game. It's completely forgettable to me, but I think the animation of the opening is good.
I think so too.
Yeah. Someone, yo, wait, where was our boy Yin?
Yeah, I know, right? Where did he go?
That's like, I love that joke.
Are we gonna end here for tonight? We
still got some time.
We got enough time that I think we can at least keep rolling until the next like gameplay segment.
Yeah.
I don't remember how much more cutscene there's gonna be at the start of this chapter.
Look,
Ooh,
the crossbell.
This is our new crossbell BGM for just normal daytime out and about.
Oh.
That's cute.
Oh.
I was gonna say, for a second, it sounded like it almost had the weird, sinister vibe that the Eastern District music had in Cold Steel.
The like sad.
It sounds weirdly sinister,
well,
like.
So the like sad crossbell theme that they introduced in Cold Steel 3 when you come back here is like vaguely based on this song.
Mm.
Oh yeah, these are side quests.
Yeah, we get side quests. We do them sometimes.
The detective notebook. Yeah.
Yeah, we
Is
write
that what
stuff
you're
in
always
this.
writing about in your book, Ellie? Sometimes.
Sometimes.
No, that's a
face.
different book.
That's not my detective notebook.
That's.
Oh.
I'm trying to.
Lecter's back, apparently.
Oh, good!
Superior Mosquito.
Superior Mosquito. Yeah, and then some monsters.
Bubbly Scissors.
Bubbly Scissors? Surely that's not what it says. Oh no!
Bubbly Scissors G.
Some call me Bubbly Scissors G.
In some circles, I'm known simply as Bubsizg.
I know
Bubbly
that, like,
Scissors
that character
G.
is...
Fucking sounds like a fucking tokusatsu villain of the week.
I know that, like, this character's not gonna even have a name or a portrait, but, like, I can't wait.
Still looking
to hear
forward to
Arrow
seeing him die.
Voice Gideon for one line.
Oh, I'm gonna love it. He technically doesn't have a portrait that looks like his design, but it is canonically him, and he gets a couple lines, including being just gunned down. Just grisly murder. And it is the best.
And then you cut back to
That little flute didn't help him at all there, did it?
No.
Now he's got even more holes than his instrument does.
Yeah, no, when I got to that point in the game, I screen capped it, sent it to Jay, and wrote, "Ugh, if only I could have played a tune and summoned a giant cucumber or some shit."
Dragon.
I love that. Well, no, I despise that. Like, meanwhile in Erebonia, no, not G. It's like, fuck you.
There's more pressing matters going on for Crossbell when G dies. Like, at that place where the situation was getting out of hand. Like, the big cannon that's ominously floating over Crossbell at all times that is hardly ever mentioned in these games is, like, right there and just about ready to fire.
They needed to keep it a secret so they could bring it up for the really awful end media res start of Cold Steel 1 and then set up a really cool arc for Alyssa with her mom and then do nothing with it, Austin. It's very important anyway.
There are two urgent cases, and 2 monster exterminations. Putting that aside, Enigma to request, the other one seems pretty unique.
Right. I didn't know Lecter had returned to Crossbell.
You mean that young guy pretending to be stupid at the Schwarz auction, right? His act didn't fool me at all. I could tell he was far from ordinary. Though, you can pretty much assume that with anyone you meet, and you've got a 70% chance. Am I right, fellas? You never know when there's a...
That means he's important.
He was wearing 3 necklaces. You knew something was weird.
You never can tell when there's a snake in your midst. Am I right, folks?
I read a file on him back when I was training with the first investigative division.
Chat. The Prophet Lecter has returned to deliver us
Stream 2. He's Captain Lecter Arentel of the Imperial Army's Intelligence Division. He also appears to be second secretary for the Imperial government?
He's part of their intelligence agency?
He's an intelligence officer who is highly capable of handling political affairs. His elusive nature must be something he trained hard for, too.
I'd wager half of it comes naturally, though. Anyway, considering he's an Imperial Secretary and Intelligence Officer, does that mean he's the famous Blood and Iron Chancellor's confidant?
How does he know so much? Yeah, according to the 1st Division's intel, he reports directly to Chancellor Osborne. They confirmed he visited Crossbell with the Chancellor himself last year to have informal talks with Speaker Hartman.
How old is this guy? I think he's like 22.
Who, Wazy?
No, I thought they meant Lecter. Wazy's
Lecter's like 20-something. He's gotta be like 3 or 4 years older than Chloe, right?
I think so, yeah. So
he
he's
knew
like
her
20,
at school,
21 at least.
He knew her in school. This is a Japanese property, so I'm sure he was like a senior when she was a freshman, so that's a 2-year gap between them, so 20.
And Wazy, I think, is or
he was 17 in the first game, age. But yeah.
Like 17, so maybe he's 18 now.
Maybe it's Italy.
You see, he even said so himself. It was Italy. We all swore he was joking, but who would have thought it was all true?
In other words, we're dealing with someone who is anything but normal.
Isn't this interesting? But handling support requests within the city is our highest priority, right?
Yeah, but we'll have to go on the highway for that monster extermination, so we can leave that for later. It's been a few months since Ravash's demise. Things are already beginning to move in the underworld, slowly but surely.
AUA's movement and the Imperial government's actions. I'm sure that the trade conference at the end of the month, looks at the camera, will play a large role.
Oh boy. That already happens, huh?
What trade conference?
There's an international conference coming up that the mayor proposed. A few world leaders are supposed to be in town.
Exactly. Our new mayor, Dieter Kreuss, is sponsoring it. It's an economic conference where he, along with representatives from Erebonia, Calvard, Liberl, and Remiferia, will meet. Its official name is the West Simuria Trade Conference.
I would have never guessed that he'd organize such a large-scale conference so quickly after assuming office. Suppose it's something only the CEO of the illustrious IBC could pull off.
I've never met the man, but he sounds incredibly capable.
Isn't he the money bank man? Yes, he is. He after McDowell retired at the end of the previous game, he ran for mayor and won.
You've met him once before, right, Wazzy?
Yep, back when I got my letter of recommendation. I was surprised he'd hand over a rec to join the police to some street punk. Perhaps there's more to me than meets the eye.
Wink,
You're a
wink,
transformer?
nudge, nudge.
What?
Wink. I probably shouldn't be saying this, but he's too generous for his own good.
This is no laughing matter, Wazy.
I talked to him about it. He let out his typical boisterous laugh and commented on how interesting a kid you were.
Oh,
Interesting is an interesting way of saying hot twink. I'm sorry. Normally, that last part was supposed to be. She starts writing.
No. Yeah.
Oh, you guys are hard at it already, huh?
Hard.
Hard. Chief Sergey.
To be honest, the reason I joined the SSS is
Sergey.
there was word on the street of some sort of stream of cum.
Good morning, sir.
What the hell are they talking about?
Come?
At ease, soldier.
What the hell are you talking about?
It looks okay. So looking at Noelle's legs, I know she's like wearing like boots
It
up
looks
to
like
her
she
shorts.
has no pants.
It
on.
looks a little bit like she's
Yeah.
got fishnets in her asses.
She's all caked up and ready to serve.
Wazy leans over. Hun, you know you're not wearing pants, right? Oh no, it's the first day of SSS and I'm not wearing pants.
The SSS is pretty hands off. So you can all do as you see fit. I don't plan to interfere unless the situation is dire.
The SSS is pretty hands-off, gives a stern look to Wazy, who's just reaching a hand toward Noelle's ass.
Okay. Sorry.
You're a surprisingly kind-hearted leader, aren't you?
I don't know if I'd put it like that.
The chief is only hands-off because of that restraining order.
You know me too well. However, today is an exception. You'll be receiving a direct order from me.
Put on pants.
What?
Learn your co-workers' names. What? Why are you looking at me? From you, Chief?
Yeah, it can wait till you're finished handling your support quests. Your support requests, though. You're going to the police academy.
You're all starting over.
The police academy?
You mean on West Crossville Highway? It's right next to the CGF's training grounds.
Yeah, well, you and Lloyd are well acquainted with it already, I'm sure. I'll ring you with my enigma once I'm ready for you. Until then, work through your support requests and patrol the city. Sure, we could do that.
What are you up to, Chief?
Jacking it. See ya.
You'll just have to wait and see. I'm readying myself for Cumstream 2. I'll contact you later. I'm heading out.
What is Cumstream?
Wazy like leans forward. Oh, you don't know about Cumstream? Looks at the other two. She doesn't know about Cumstream.
Is it code for something?
Oh.
Not as much as we wish it was.
Silently shakes his head no, silently mouths. I love the immediate Noel ways.
Sorry, Noelle, but this is how the SSS operates. Get ready for Cumstream.
Well, if you look at it positively, he's fostering our independence and honing our judgment. But still...
Right. How ingenious of Chief Sergey.
Well, that's one way of putting it.
Hmm.
So, are we going to check out the city?
We sure are. Oh yeah, Kia said she was about to leave for Sunday school. Since the chief already left, we should be the ones to see her off.
Absolutely. Let's go to the 3rd floor and see if Kia's ready. Ooh. Just in case. Once you go in and talk to Kia, you have missed 8 side quests.
And you've already missed the book.
Yeah, that's the real fucker. Oh, it's Tio's room.
Tio's room? Oh, let's talk about Tio for a bit. Alright.
Oh, damn it. If I'd known it was gonna be short, I probably wouldn't have skipped it.
Welcome to my room. I didn't decorate much, so this is a little embarrassing.
Oh, I love your egregiously three-dimensional, incorrectly lit green dresser. Very avant-garde. It's rather tidy, I'd say.
I like your boxes of ammo.
Indeed.
Yeah.
It's exactly what I would expect of someone like Noelle.
I like that your bed is not actually a bed and is instead a beveled parallelogram cube of metal grating.
Oh, that plush over there.
That looks terrible.
Oh, that plush over there. That's shit.
Terribly.
That's a shit. That's a shitty fucking plush.
Oh,
That's nightmarish. That's some kind of like fucking Flatwoods monster-esque cryptid right there.
thanks. I made it myself.
That's
magic.
terrible.
Oh, plush. Me and Fran, we have matching plushes.
Oh, there's 2 of them?
I brought it with me from the CFG's barracks.
Oh, I see that's no longer cursed land then. Oh, I think it kind of pulls the room together.
Oh, I'll take that as a compliment. I'm still not entirely adjusted yet, but it's good to be here.
God, does Swayze have a room?
Oh, he does. I hope I can look at it after this scene. If not, I'm literally reloading so we can see his room.
There's okay, this is an enormous reach, but like probably like 16 years ago now, in like the advent of like kind of the Newgrounds era, when I was really into this animator named Legendary Frog.
Oh
And,
god.
Oh god.
Ooh, that takes me back.
Websites used to have these like little banners where people were like, this is my friend's website, and they would take you to other websites like, this is an animator I like. I went through, after I watched all the Legendary Frog shit, I went through all the websites that were on his, and one of them was this like, I don't really remember anything but this, to be honest, but it was like this, they were like Canadian or something. They were in like a snowy town, and it was like some teenager characters and blah, blah, blah. And there were like 3 main characters. One was the goof, one was kind of mean, and the third one was just like a slut boy. Like absolutely loved fucking. And on the navigation for that website, each of the rooms, like here's the tunes, here's the whatever, it was like their rooms, and you could click on things like Pajama Sam style to have them interact. And that dude's room looked pretty normal, and then there was a black light you could click, and the whole thing was just covered in semen. Like, that's what I'm imagining. It's just gonna be
Darkness.
There's almost no chance anyone knows what I'm talking about, but I believe that character's name was Damien, and that website was like DCK animation or something. I'm curious for my own sake. But anyway.
If I substitute this value into this formula, then I don't want to do this. I want to set fires.
Kia!
Terrifying smiley face on her suitcase. I hate it.
Lloyd?
Don't you have Sunday school today? Shouldn't you be off by now?
Oh yeah. I guess it's about time to meet the others. Are you all going to work?
Uh-huh. We could all leave together if you want. Oh, were you studying ahead of Sunday school?
Yeah. Oh, you're such a good girl, Kia. I only did what I was required to do in Sunday school. I don't think I ever did any extra studying.
I hardly ever showed up, to be honest.
Blair.
Figured it made more sense to teach myself than to be taught by some incompetent priest.
Lazy?
I don't want to go to school anymore, Lloyd.
I wish you wouldn't set a bad example for Kia.
Have I not mentioned she's literally my biological sister? Look at our hair. I think I upset Mama Bear and Papa Bear.
From somewhere in the background. Did you say biological?
Maybe next time. Wait.
What, Wazy?
Something
This
wrong?
book is a member of Ouroboros. I was just thinking how progressive Crossbell is. More importantly, shouldn't we be going?
Yeah. You coming with us, Kia?
Yep. Give me a sec.
Oh, I like the little hop animation.
She opens up the drawer, pulls out a knife, puts it in her pocket. All right, all set.
Okay, let's go.
Let's take Kia out the back exit, shall we?
Wazy leans over as they exit the room. Heard you talking about arson. Let me know if you ever want any help.
Oh, so I was looking at this suitcase and I was like, what smiley face are you guys talking about? And then I looked,
You
I was like, ugh.
You see what I'm talking about,
Yeah,
right?
no, I
It's
do
nightmarish.
now. Ooh, can we look at these?
Mishy.
She's got a picture of her and Shizuku.
Mishy. Plush.
Do I have a room?
Oh,
Where do I live?
Good point.
They keep me out on the
I
roof.
live on the roof.
I use the cat as a blanket.
This is my room, I think. This is Randy's room.
He's taking. I keep forgetting. I'm doing it. He's taking part in the Belguard unit's rehabilitation training right now.
If my memory serves me right, they were given some of that drug during the cult incident, right?
Right, but they didn't suffer from any serious after effects, thankfully. It'll take some time to recover their stamina and senses, though.
I see. Well, I'm wishing all the guardsmen a speedy recovery.
I hope Randy can come home soon.
Agreed. Although you kind of sounded like you were questioning it there. I hope Randy can come home soon.
Soon.
Did you hear about the penguin? Oh my god.
Oh god.
Welcome to my castle. How do you like it?
It's so good. Oh, this room is so pretty. Oh, seriously, it's like something you'd see in a model home. It didn't take you any time to get settled in, did it?
That's a lot of booze for a 17-year-old.
Yeah.
Furniture looks rather expensive, too.
You guys remember that I'm literally a mob kingpin, right? We're not forgetting that. I'm just here for fun. I asked an acquaintance of mine for a favor, and he hooked me up. If you guys ever get tired, I don't mind you coming in to relax.
Coming in. Relax.
Since we're here, how about I crack open that bottle over there to celebrate a successful move-in?
How about we don't? Us! Duty! Still on it!
I would like to before Sunday school, please.
No!
Okay. You never let me do anything.
Okay.
Oh, don't worry. It's not alcohol. This is gasoline.
I love gas.
She probably
You
prefers
open up
that
the
even
cabinet.
more.
You open up the cabinet and it's just a tidal wave of dildos.
Oh, well, this is
Wait.
embarrassing. This is embarrassing. Leans down, pulls out a single sock from the dildo pile. How did that get in there?
I thought
So
you were gonna
messy in
go,
front of
this is
company.
embarrassing. I was only able to bring a quarter of my collection.
Wait a second.
When did this happen?
I remember you guys mentioned that you saw some dinosaurs when you were over in Altair. I've got some dinosaur models, actually. Do you want to see them?
No!
Yeah, you learned about animals.
No. I don't know what an animal is. Uh-huh. Was the rear entrance always like this?
Did someone order some renovations to be done?
Oh, yeah. You guys weren't here. While you were on your trip, some construction workers came by. I guess the chief called them in?
Oh, really? I didn't notice yesterday. Wonder what the chief's up to.
Maybe the construction has something to do with how he was acting earlier. Either way.
Hey guys, I'm tearing down the SSS building. Look, parking lots are very lucrative these days.
These barely propped up tarps, that's your new home. Either way, I don't think we should try leaving this way.
Yeah, let's go take the exit downstairs, even though the game forced us to take this one.
My, how am I supposed to fit all my dildos under these tarps? Oh, maybe I could stack them up and use them like a load-bearing column of dild. You know, the load... I have a usual customer who refers to me as the load-bearing column.
What?
Oh, hey, Austin, it's your boy Marge Simpson.
Hey, Kia!
Lloyd, I hate this boy. Hey, Ryu and Henri.
You're late! We were waiting for you in front of the bakery!
Come on, I don't remember the skin's voice. Come on, class.
No, that was
We're about
it.
to begin.
Sorry, guys. She reaches into her pocket and like grips
Takes
the
out the
handle of the
knife.
knife. But then like Lloyd puts his hand on her shoulder and she lets go.
She looks up at Lloyd, he shakes his head no, camera adjusts slightly, Wazy behind Lloyd shaking his head yes, giving a thumbs up.
Hey there, Ryu and Henri. You're as energetic as ever. Watch out, someone might do something about
I'm
that.
glad to see you're good friends with Kia.
They are good friends,
Oh,
they
long
eat ice
time-
cream.
Oh, long time no see.
Ha! It's been a while! Kia told me about it already! You're starting the SSS up again, right?
Yeah, thankfully.
I'm so
I hope you have lots of big monologues.
It's technically not bookends because it's not the beginning and end, but I'm happy that these two get to cameo in the first episode of Azure after being in the first episode of Zero.
Fuck. We're revamping a few things, so you better look forward to it.
Ha! Listen to you talk!
You sound so weird!
Well, I guess with the way you are now, you're almost as good as Bracers now.
Is there a One Piece character who sounds like this in either?
Probably.
Usopp and four
Oh
kids.
yeah, that's right. That's what. Wow! Come on, Ryu. Why do you always have to be so rude? Rude.
Yeah, Ryu, why
Yeah,
do you
there
have
you
to
go.
always be so rude?
I can't say I'm surprised the SSS is popular with kids, too.
Apparently it's not.
Oh, you two over there.
New faces? Oh, and actually, I don't see Tio or Randy anywhere either. They're busy taking care of some unfinished business right now. I don't know why I phrased it that way. It makes it sound kind of sinister. These two are this is Wazy, and our other new recruit. They're the newest members of the SSS.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, you two. Hold on a sec. Is the other one a guy or a goyle?
Depends how much you pay me.
Your face is kind of goily.
Ryu, don't you know people can be non-binary too?
I wonder. If you think I'm a girl, then maybe I am.
Nani the fuck?
Come on, Wazy, stop trying to confuse the kids about the gender binary. More importantly, shouldn't the three of you get going already?
That's right, we need to be at school by 5 p.m.
Oh yeah. I guess I have to go to Sunday school. See you later, everyone. Good luck with work.
Good luck to you too, Kia.
I hate
Watch
it.
out for cars, okay?
I will.
Slashes tires.
Cool. Let's go to Momo's place.
Yeah, we need to hurry.
I need to score some rock.
I can't wait until I grow up and become the foremost radio announcer of Crossbell.
After Austin's comment, I literally thought you were going to say, I can't wait to grow up and be a drug addict.
No, that was the last game.
When I grow up, I'm gonna follow in my friend Wazy's footsteps and become a beautiful diva. My name will be Vita Clotilde.
What? Oh, to be a kid again.
He from West Street?
Yeah, the other one's from the residential district, though. Anyway, let's get to work. Let's start by going to Gen 10 and headquarters. Gen 10, Ben 10,
Nintendo.
Say, ain't that the show?
Nin 10. It'd be a good idea to do a once over of the city too.
Oh, like a patrol, right?
Yeah, this will be the only one of those that we have to do all game.
Yes, but it's not that strict. It helps to talk to people around the city. Sometimes we receive unexpected info or chapter of a book.
The chief should call us on my enigma sometime later. Let's go check out the city while we're waiting.
We all agree.
Fine with me. Unacceptable. I quit. This is the first and last straw.
Chapter 1.
Perfect.
Ominous days.
And that, I think, is where we will stop for this evening.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna... Yeah. Please let me save.
Well,
there
Oh,
we
way
go.
to take the
I'm
steam
glad
out of
we-
our...
We got rid of. We had to say goodbye to the uwu voice, but we did find a new Noel gimmick, which is nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
That one will really
Wazy
keep
is
us on our
here.
toes, because it's not just Lloyd, it's everyone who might possibly say her name has to be paying attention.
Well, even if you accidentally say it, I can just pretend like Lloyd wasn't paying attention when you said
Yeah,
it.
but isn't that just admitting defeat in its
Yes!
own way?